talk about it with Ann. First of all, let's be clear. Yeah, you see her. She stand on business. Don't play no games. If it's heat in the streets, she know the names. She don't just talk it, she break it down from the start to the finish. The whole rundown stuff you miss, yeah, she got all that. Have you like, oh, I know all that. From the blocks to the tea they spill, she connect them dots, give you the real. Not just headlines, she give you depth. Make it all make sense with every step. And listen, she gon' say what y'all won't say, even if it hit a whole different way. If her opinion don't match the crowd, she stand on it, say it proud. No apologies, no walking it back, cause keeping it real ain't wrong, that's fact. She give it to you straight like that, no chaser. Every time she speak it, it's all flavor. You might agree, you might not, but either way, she hitting the spot. Unfiltered voice with a mind that's sharp. Every take comes straight from the heart. So if you tired of the same old view, she bring that angle you never knew. Let's talk about it with Ann. She said what she said. No chaser.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. How y'all doing on this Sunday morning / couple of minutes? It'll be Sunday afternoon. How y'all feeling? I'm good because it's my day off. I work every other Sunday and I hate working Sundays. So it's happy Sunday for me. So I hope it's happy Sunday for all of you guys as well. And it's the Lord's Day, you know? So I hope y'all happy. We all woke up this morning. And that's enough for it to be a happy Sunday, right? Because some people ain't wake up. Some people don't get to see another day. So it's always a good and blessed Sunday, right? So, yeah. So, good morning, Desiree, Maisha, Chant, Thelma, Randy, and everybody else that's in the chat that is just there that don't comment. Welcome. I appreciate y'all for joining in. I appreciate all of you. So, we're going to talk. I wanted a panel today. I wanted some different people to come up. I got Chocolate and Chant definitely going to come up. I wanted some different people to come up and let's talk about what we think is going on with Chrisean and why every time she try to do something positive to help with her career, is always somebody trying to do something to bring her down. What is their goal? What is all of this for? You know what I'm saying? So I kind of wanted a panel with different people to express their feelings and talk about the difference of the things that we all see that's going on in these streets with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, do we think like they all cool with Blueface, and Blueface is like putting that out there because he did tell her at one point in time, without her she ain't gonna be nothing, blah blah blah, and everybody she seemed to link with is in California. Is it a California thing? Do the Californians people just stick together whether they cool or not with the individual, or do they just see that, hey, or they just see that they could get a quick come up by disrespecting her? You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's just like, it's too much. It is definitely too much. I think for one person, it could be overwhelming. Like I said this yesterday, nobody cares about the mental state that they put her in. People like to drag her and say all type of stuff of her parenting, but then you drag her to where it could be a possibility she's not here for her baby. But you talking negative about the parenting on how you think she should be there for her baby. But if her mental state isn't there and people keep dogging her and dragging her and using her for clickbait so the internet could talk about her and do all type of stuff, if her mind state ain't there and she wasn't strong and she wasn't covered by the Lord Jesus Christ himself, if she wasn't praying the way she pray and open her Bible the way she opens her Bible, we don't know what Chrisean would do to herself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that she is a very spiritual person. I'm glad that she ain't afraid to say, let's pray to anybody and anywhere. When she feel a need to pray, she gonna pray. And I respect that wholeheartedly of her. If she think is a negative vibe, a demonic vibe, spirit, anything within that moment, she gonna pray about it. And she don't care who feel away. She gonna pray. And I love that for her. You know what I'm saying? Because there's demons everywhere you go. There's demons everywhere you go. The person who you think is your best friend will be a demon. A lot of times you sleeping with the demon. Your own family member will be the demon. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I love that she definitely ain't afraid to say her prayer, and she don't give a damn. I don't like how everybody is treating her. I don't like that at all. And I don't know Chrisean from a hole in the wall, but watching her over these years and watching her journey now, me personally, I say Chrisean has definitely changed. What I tell y'all, when I was watching her before, I was screaming at my TV, watching her on certain interviews, yelling like she could hear me as if she was my daughter. Because yes, there was things that she was doing that I didn't like. Not that I didn't like her, because I watched her. And y'all know, if I don't like you, I ain't watching you. That's why I don't watch Blueface, right? So if I don't like you, I ain't watching you. I definitely was tuned in to all the stuff because I definitely liked her. You know what I'm saying? But I just didn't like some of the stuff that she would do. And of course, we all know why some of those things were being done. It was out of her control. Blueface would feed her liquor morning, noon, and night. She said that. That was her breakfast for the start of the day. And we all know we got people in our everyday lives. Hell, some of you in the chat, maybe one of them, that drinks a lot. And you know when liquor get in the system, some people get belligerent. And we know that he used to feed her the liquor so his views could turn up and the money revenue could start coming in by getting her drunk and belligerent. And I hated that for her at one point. I hated when I used to see her go on these interviews and I tune in because I want to hear what they got to say. And I used to see her sitting on top of his lap, kissing him every 2 seconds, which now I understand why she will kiss him every 2 seconds, because he's the one who does that. He introduced that to these girls. When I watch him clips, or I take a second and jump in real quick just to see what's going on and jump back out. I really jump back out as fast as 5 seconds, because within those 5 seconds, Blue kissing Nevaeh at least 5 times every second. That drives me crazy. That drives me crazy. I don't even want my man doing that. If we can't have a conversation without you kissing me every 5 seconds, it turned me off the other day when the two of them was at the table eating. They was eating spaghetti. He had I forgot the name of the little spot. We have one out here in New York, but they was eating the spaghetti. And while she's eating and putting the spaghetti in her mouth, he trying to kiss her. And it's like, God damn, how much kissing you gonna do? A person can't even eat in peace. So I understand now where the kissing every second came from with her, but it drove me crazy. It used to drive me crazy. It still drives me crazy with little things, as I told you. I said I diagnosed her. It doesn't mean she have it, but I said I diagnosed her with ADHD, because y'all know a person with ADHD cannot stay focused on one thing. They lose track in 2.5 seconds. You got to keep them right here. You got to talk to them and be like, hey, look at me, stay here, because you know they're going to be, their brain is all over the place. Whatever is going around them, they're going to start paying attention to that. And y'all know Chrisean does that a lot. And in her interviews, they'll ask her a question and she couldn't focus on the question. She'll start talking about something else. So a lot of those things used to drive me bonkers, right? But it didn't mean that I didn't support her. I love Chrisean. You know what I'm saying? I love her, love the content that she used to have. I loved watching her. It just, real life stuff used to just drive me crazy. You know what I'm saying? So seeing her from back then, my whole point, seeing her from the things that she did back then to seeing her now, she's a whole different person. She's a whole, Desiree, you know what? A lot of people don't want to be on it. Like, I could tell you, my son, I diagnosed my son as well, ADHD. But I never brought those situations to his doctor because I didn't want him on the medicine. I didn't want him on that medicine because I felt like a lot of people that was on ADHD medicine, it slowed them down. Like, really, like, you be talking to them and they'll answer you 5 minutes later. And I didn't want that. I did not want my son on that medicine. To this day, my son still can't sit down for 2 seconds. My son, you talk to him and he takes the conversation left, and that's not what you're talking about. He paying attention. He's Chrisean. Y'all know I always compare Chrisean to my son. And they not the same sign. They not the same. He's Aquarius. But when it comes to that right there, they definitely the same. So that's why I said I know she ADHD. I told my son's doctor as he was an adult that he's ADHD. I know he ADHD, but I don't want him on the medicine. So some people, they just don't want the medicine. I don't know if that's her situation. I don't know if they ever took her to get diagnosed. You know what I'm saying? Like I said I'm the internet doctor. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't mean that she really have it. But do I believe that she's ADHD? Absolutely, 100%. And it's not a bad thing. It's definitely not a bad thing, because if you know how to deal with them, then you know how to keep their attention. Like, if you pay attention to how Danza talks to Chrisean, he talks to her with patience. And if y'all all know, dealing with an ADHD person, you definitely have to have patience to keep them focused. And he talks to her to keep her focused. And if she go left, he'd be like, hey, Chrisean, come back over here. Hold up. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I love when Danza interviews her or they have those conversations. because he definitely know how to bring her back into the conversation. You know what I'm saying? So, do I think some of the stuff she could that was she able to control it back then? No, because him feeding her liquor and the ADHD all blend in one didn't help. You know what I'm saying? Because the liquor already got your mind doing all type of craziness already, right? And then the ADHD already got you not focused. You here, you there. Da, da, da. That was the mixture. So it wasn't a good look. So when I see her today, fast forward, seeing a change in her, she's definitely a different person. She's definitely a different person. And if I was a person that was in the internet, in the celebrity world, who used to hang around her, was known to her, who had interviews on with her back then, I would definitely give her a second chance. I would definitely give her a second chance because I see the new her and I could see why she was like that. You know what I'm saying? So it grinds my gears. Sometimes, we try to figure out if all this stuff is for play, if this is all content for everybody. Is she involved in the content in the play sometimes? So are we being played for a fool and we just here to talk about it? Because hell, whether it's a play or not, we gonna talk about it, right? Because if we was watching a TV show, we know TV shows are fake, right? We know power is fake. And we used to get online and everybody used to spoil a moment of power when you saw it on Facebook, but we knew it was a fake show and we talked about it. So whether it's a play or not, we gonna talk about it. Whether we agree, we don't agree, whether we think this is going on or don't, it's not going on, we gonna still talk about it. Morning chocolate. But I just feel like, yeah, I just feel like the new people dealing with her now that's never dealt with her before, I feel like y'all see that she's not this person that was portrayed of her back then. Y'all see that this is a different person. So to get with her and disrespect her for clicks and views, and I'm talking about Ryan Garcia's, the Deans, and whoever else, even Wendy when she got with Playboy Max and all of that. Like, it's like, why? Like, why are we playing on this girl's top like that? Why is we playing with her mental health? You got something to say, Chocolate? Good morning, honey.
Because they like toxicity. And I don't understand why they want to see that old crash out rock. I don't understand it. I don't think that's what they want. I don't think that's what they want. I just don't like the whole situation. I've been watching what's going on, and it's crazy to me, and it's true. It's like they all play on her top. Like they waiting for her to crash out so they can get an extra clip and be like, "Oh, she ain't changed. See, see, see." No, but you keep poking the bear, you're gonna get what you asked for.
And you know what confuses me is because a lot of people didn't like the crash out. So y'all didn't like the crash out. Y'all wished her to go away and don't come back and leave Blue alone and blah, blah, blah. She did that. She left Blue alone. She went away. She was quiet for 2 years. She
Talk
wasn't on
about
the
it.
internet. If she came on the internet, she came on there like once every other month or something, and she came on there briefly and got off. You didn't see her. She gave Blue what he want. He wanted her to stay off the internet. And to this day, I'm still never gonna understand that, because if that's where your money was coming from, he could have never made me stay off the internet. I don't understand the females in his life. However,
And
I,
he's a one. He got living in syndrome. He didn't want her to get bigger than him. That's why he wanted her to stay up there.
Yeah. So good morning, Callie and Marciella. So Callie, you was on the stage first. You got some insiders, and then after Callie, Marciella, you could give some insiders on what y'all think.
Hey, good morning, guys. I don't, well, as far as Aiden and that other guy, I have never really actually watched their content. I've only seen the clips. From what I've seen of their clips, they don't be on no positive stuff anyway. And I did not feel that they ever had good intentions. And I just didn't want to be negative. So I didn't say anything when I heard that she was going to go stream with them. But I was even shocked that she would even like give them the time of day because they never gave me an energy of though they had positive intentions. Now she said, I guess the boxer guy, what is it? His name is Aiden or Adrian. I,
AB,
I can't I can't remember his name for some reason.
AB,
She said, yeah, she said he was cool. He was not a problem, but it was the other dude. And I could even tell like the clip that everyone kept showing when he kept saying, you should go take a shower. I felt that he was trying to get her to leave because he knew that something wasn't right and she shouldn't be there. So that to me, that was just like a hint, like, you need to leave type of thing.
he already had.
Yeah, I already felt from that moment that she should not have been there. I don't think that there were ever good intentions. As far as people thinking that she's gonna crash out at this point, that was so long ago when she was crashing out. Why would you think she would do that now? So I don't know what they were up to, but these people that look at these hate pages have a completely different point of view of her as a person, like completely, because they are just so off on a deep end on these hate pages. They got a whole different narrative of reality going on over there. So sometimes we're dealing with people that have watched that content and they don't know anything else about anything that what she's actually doing. So I feel, this is my opinion, I think she needs a brand manager. I know they cost money. I know they're gonna take some of her money, but I think that she needs a little bit of help of how now, okay, you have this name, you have this brand. Now what can we do with it?
Well, I thought that was what Kim was for, but I don't know if she's still with Kim anymore.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It seems like they're cool, but I'm not sure if Kim is still her manager. And I'm not quite sure what type of manager Kim is. Because there's people that really specialize in this type of thing. Like you have this person that gets famous. Okay, so now what do we do with this person?
Right.
Yeah,
But
I
Callie,
don't
you
know.
know that shower was gonna actually be there because her plan was to stay in the warehouse. She didn't know the setup there what it was, so she was saying that she was gonna leave and go shower.
Mm-hmm.
And in the beginning, it was never something that she would have done stream with them if it wasn't this change with AB. She would have never streamed with them because somebody said it before. She was like, "Nah, they too, I ain't with that right now." Or they was doing all the drinking and stuff. So the
Wait,
only reason
wait,
the only
chocolate,
uh-huh.
chocolate. Hold your thought. Let me let Marciella get her word in first, and
I'm
then
sorry, Marciela.
you could go again. Good morning, Marciella. Welcome to the stage.
Good morning, everyone. I just real quick. I just feel that she shouldn't have went. And
You got a background. Something is on in the background.
hold on, okay. Can you hear me now, ladies?
Oh yeah, a little better.
Okay. No, I was just saying that I wish she wouldn't have went because in LA is just so much hate, jealousy towards her. And you got that car lizard, and Blueface. They're just so jealous and stuff like that. And she is the algorithm, and they don't like that. And I figure the hate that they have in discouragement towards Chrisean, they should have that against Stewie. All the stuff she did and what she was saying about snitching and all that. If Chrisean would have done that, it would have been a big problem. They would still be talking about it and scrutinizing her name. But when Stewie did it, and worse than with Chrisean, It was nothing, like no big deal, like nothing happened. And then she gets up on there this morning or yesterday saying something about Chrisean. It's like, shut up.
Who,
She just,
Carlissa?
yes, yes, about, don't talk about my son as a demon, something like that. And tell me what you did to your son. She's still hating and saying stuff, towards her, a young girl. And you say that's your grandchild and it's not, even if it wasn't, mind your business. Stay in your lane. For her, she's just so evil. I can't stand that lady. She's just a witch, the wicked witch of the West. I'm sick of her, and it's like, and Krishan, she's talented in all ways, and they try to build Stewie up like she's some kind of princess. Tell me you're Jaden Alexis. Jaden Alexis, who is she? She's nothing. But try to build her up like she's something, and she's not. That's all I have to say, ladies. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I love that.
Yeah. Yeah, and you don't gotta leave. You can stay up here and keep giving your input back and forth. And this is your first time I seen you on the stage, so
Yeah.
I appreciate that. So go ahead, Chocolate. What you was saying?
Marcella is definitely right. And with confusion, I'm not gonna say confusion with Carlissa because I already know what it is. Krishan is the algorithm. She is the clown. Jaden said they hit it on your son's face. You ain't came out here and said nothing to her.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
Nothing. But you always got all that smoke for Krishan. Your son is tender. It is what it is. It's fine.
Yeah, I seen him talking to that transgender. I could tell that was a transgender from the moment the person turned around. From the back, no. When the angle was at the back, I couldn't tell because all you seen was the person's back. But when the camera became into his face, her face, excuse me, whatever, to the transgender's face, you could tell. So
Yeah.
how is it that you face to face and you cannot tell? Like, come on.
Can I tell you, if you go and you watch the original stream, it was on the other boy stream. They kind of clipped it up
Yeah,
because you
he
know how
did.
they
No,
do.
Blue
They
did that on purpose. He was joking.
no he
That
no no
that
no
was
no no.
he
They
did
did
that for
Callie,
real.
Callie, ain't no straight man, no
I
straight
agree.
man is going to do that and ask for
I
his phone
agree.
number.
No,
Okay?
I agree, but I'm telling you, because Chocolate is, she saw it too. If you see the whole clip, you can clearly tell that he was doing that on purpose. He knew that was a man.
Yeah, but even though he knew it was a man and he was chucking and jiving, they still clipped it up to make it seem like more. They did. They clipped it up. It's
Yeah,
on.
they did. They edited it. They did.
Yeah, Hollywood Unlocked edited that.
But he should get a taste of his own medicine. This is what happens to Krishan all the time. They take her clips and edit them up and make it seem like she's talking about things she's not talking about and all kind of stuff. Take stuff out of context. Take little things and run with it. I even when she said that she had love for Blueface, I think she was just kind of saying that to calm down the situation. Like, I'm not no hater. I just don't want to sit up here and listen to his music. I think that's what she meant. I don't think she meant like, oh, I'm in love with him. I don't think that's
Yeah.
what she was saying.
But people were upset. And I'm like, they already know who she is. She has a forgiving heart. Her own did something to her and she loves her. That's who she is. Like you can't take away from what's in somebody's heart and how they are forgiven and able to love and turn the other cheek. You can't take that. I'm not there. I know me.
All right.
Well, I think you also have to understand the parents that she has. And so in order for her to still have a relationship with her parents, she has to be forgiving because they weren't able to be there for her. They had substance issues. So you either cut them out of your life or you forgive them. So that's probably how she has had to cope her entire life.
Hold on 1 second, y'all. Everybody that's coming in, welcome. Good morning. Well, good afternoon now. Happy Sunday is happy because we all woke up this morning. I have posted this If y'all see it up here, I post this on my community wall earlier. And I really want to say thank you to everybody, like to all the day ones who's been rocking out with me from day one. And to all of people that came in after I started my channel and stuck beside me. I really appreciate all of y'all. I appreciate the support. I know sometimes people don't understand my demeanor. They probably think I'm rough, think I'm mean, but I am from New York. This is how we are. I am a very kind, sweetest little bitch, you know. And that's how I label myself because I am a sweet person. I'm a very my heart is very genuine, but I could go from 0 to 1,000 in 2.5 seconds. So I say I'm the sweetest little bitch you'll know, right? However, y'all know every time I end my live, I do say without y'all, there's no me. Because it won't be. If you're not in the comments, if you're not here, then there isn't no me. I can't sit here and talk to myself. You know, I won't turn on my computer. I could talk to myself in my house if that was the case, right? So I just want to take a moment for the people that didn't get to see it on a community wall and just say it on here. Thank you guys. I appreciate all of y'all. And yeah. Anyway, chocolate, hold it down. You know that is my son calling.
That's what I say. Yes. Oh, and you know, guys, you know what I love? Because for some reason, when Chrisean come out and say something, you got all these people who don't like to believe what she's saying, right? Oh, she the problem. She the problem. So if you see the guy that had the camera for her yesterday, so that's Source, right?
Yeah, I saw him
That's
talking.
that's AB cousin.
Okay.
Yeah, that's AB cousin. So he just did that to help her out. You know what I'm saying? So then Dean called called him to the thing basically, and now it's tell him he had to leave. And he said it like he AB better than him because he said he would have crashed out. He said because that's foul. You understand what I'm saying?
Wait, who you said had to leave?
They had Source leave too.
Wait, I understand you. They repeat that. Sorry.
They made Source leave too because Dean is a bitch.
Oh, they made saucy. So what's that?
No,
Saucy
Source.
Santana.
No. The one that was holding the camera for Krishan yesterday. That's
Oh
AB cousin.
yeah, I saw his clip. I saw it on Instagram. Yeah.
Yeah, that's AB cousin.
He's AB's cousin. So and you see, I feel like AB is not going against Dean so hard because Dean is the one who helped put him back on because he was down and out.
And, and
He went broke and AB
mhm,
collabed with him and made it a bro stream and they've been taking over
mhm.
and he feel like Dean feel like he got Abe by the balls. Like I could control you in a sense, but Abe, if Abe masters this without Dean, he don't need Dean. He could go on and strike his own content. He could build his own collabs with people. He don't have to do the BS that Dean is doing. Let Dean
Yeah.
go by
I
himself.
totally agree with you, Ange. And I also think that what Dean needs to realize is that yeah, you had the tools, but
The
AB
money.
had the
Mhm.
celebrity.
Exactly. Because
And
everybody coming for you.
only reason why people even coming on your stream is off the strength of AB. And I hate when people help you and then they try to control you with that help. You know,
Yeah.
it's very little man syndrome, like Krishan say. And I also want to say Krishan is on fire for Christ right now, but she's still a babe in Christ, right? So she has the Holy Spirit all over her. And Dean, he's very demonic. So when she walks in and that those demons in him see that the Holy Spirit is present, it's irritated and aggravated. She wasn't even doing nothing to him. She was not her presence was irritating and aggravating him. It was so annoying that I couldn't even watch the stream.
But I seen a clip where AB was saying like most of the people that come in there,
I saw
He
that
does
too.
that too. Most of the
that
women.
he does
Most
it.
men.
No, it was men too.
No, I'm
Yeah,
saying that
yeah.
AB has
Krishan
said it
actually
when
talked about
AB was
this.
talking about it. When AB was talking about it, he said, "When I bring girls on this stream, Dean acts tend to
No,
act
it's
weird."
another
No,
one.
he was
Another one.
talking. No, it's
He's talking
another
about
one. He was talking about the men too. He
the
was
Oh,
doing
okay.
it
boxers.
I
to
didn't see
the
that
men.
one.
He
I
was
didn't see
talking
that clip.
about the big name boxers.
Yeah,
Him and Tank got into it.
right. Because he bought a tank name too.
Him and Tank got into it. He's a hater. He's a hater. He's a childish biatch. It's plain and simple. And it don't make no sense. And he also lied and said that she under NDA. Go back to Chrisean.
Right. I saw that clip on IG too, talking about she talking and she signed the NDA and she telling all this stuff. Yeah, I saw that clip too.
Can I tell y'all something? If you go back and you watch the beginning of Chrisean's stream from the first day when they was coming in, she clearly stated when they were on the steps, they was talking about how she forgot the flowers, and she was saying how they made Sunday sign the NDA, but she didn't have to sign one. AB said she didn't have to sign it. She didn't sign no NDA. Dean must have thought she signed it, but she didn't because
Yeah, I
she
wouldn't sign
said
no NDA with them
no.
clowns.
Sunday had to, but Krishan didn't sign no NDA. She said it clearly on her stream. She said they made Sunday sign the NDA. He was like, but AB said I didn't have to sign it.
Yeah, and what's the part? What you want? Krishan to sign the NDA so y'all could treat her like shit, and then she can't
Mm-hmm.
talk about it, and you get to go on your live and tell all these lies about her.
Yeah, it's
And
crazy
see,
because
Krishan knows that, and that's why she runs to and tell her part first. she
Well, I did listen to what she was saying about it, and she did say that this is a pattern of him doing this with people that come in to stream with AB. And I think that what is happening is that he is afraid that AB is going to dump him and start doing content with other people because he knows that AB is the name. And I know I'm only looking at clips. I don't actually watch their content, and sometimes clips are out of context. But there is a lot of like weird gay stuff with that dude. It really is. And if he's gay, fine.
you
But
know
he
what these
cannot
streamer men.
be acting jealous every time somebody comes around AB and acting a fool and messing up business.
yeah. And then when AB crash out, then yeah. You understand
It's
what I'm
either
saying?
Yeah,
that. I'm sorry to cut you off. It's either I ain't gonna say that um he's swinging for the other team because I don't know that.
He
But
tends
what I will say is it could also be that because Dean introduced streaming to AB, that all these people that are coming around that they have as guests collabing with, most of them are streamers. And he may feel that AB could build a connection with them, and then they could swing him over to doing content with them and leaving him out, and it'll eventually have him go on his own. It could be that as well.
Mhm. But you know something that I found out by watching one of the clips, one of them the other day. AB found out because apparently AB had a YouTube channel, right?
Hmm.
And he just didn't really pay attention to it. So he had the guys look up for him because they were saying that it's only $700 left, and he said, "How? I ain't touched that like in 10 years. It got to be more than that." So they asked him, "Can you look and see how much? Even though I wasn't really doing that with it like that, how much was going in every month?" They looked it up. The guy was like, "You was making it says at least $1,000 or more was coming in every month." And he was like, 10 years. That's more than $700. He was like, he don't remember who had control of it. He said, "I need to know." So Dean gonna tell him, "You making that more over?" He said, "It ain't a point about that. I need to know who I gotta cut off.
Right. Who's stealing his money?
Who I gotta
Because
cut off."
the celebrities don't run their YouTube. They have a team, and those people, and even like when they post on YouTube and stuff, I heard this from DDG. So this is why I can say this. DDG said that a lot of them like mainly all these streamers, a lot of them have YouTube channels. They pay someone that is overseas that they have never met in their life, and those people clip up different stuff and they post it on their YouTube channels for them. They don't touch their YouTube channel whatsoever. It's people from overseas. So yeah. So a lot of celebrities do that. They're not the ones running their
Yeah,
YouTube channels.
but you took about 10 years, like gosh. And I guess he was making money like that. It didn't matter or nothing of what was going on with it. But to know that he was like, no, I need to know who to cut off. And I'm like, he absolutely right. And at the end of the day, the job peep the conversation between Coach Calvin and AB and all of them. Like, do you see
No,
how?
I didn't watch the stream. So
Let
what
me
happened?
tell you. Let me tell you. AB was so respectful to Calvin, like, you know what I'm saying? So Calvin was like, you see my baby girl, right? You see her, right? She focused. He was like, yeah, she focused. She definitely focused. You know what I'm saying? So there's a mutual respect and love there because
Mhm.
AB Calvin was like, everybody don't know the full story. He was like, I grew up. He was like, I grew up with these guys. He was like, everything ain't gotta be no, but they know. He was like, so you see how respectful and everything they was? He said, yeah, because we was all guys trying to make something of ourselves, trying to get to the bag. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't none of this nonsense. He was like, he's a stand-up dude. The fact that he reached out to check on you and explain to you, but you got to still respect Chrisean. That's his bag.
Mhm.
And I agree with that. I understand. But AB was very apologetic to her.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't think AB, like when I seen him and seen the clips and stuff, AB seemed like every time Krishan says something, or Dean says something to him about her, you see his face like it was almost like a damn. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't want to disrespect Krishan. He didn't want it to become none of that. Yeah, they got the clip of him calling Blueface, and I felt like he shouldn't have did that neither. I don't know if he was just doing that like to joke, but I don't see. I won't give that AB wanted
Can
to
I
be.
comment on that?
Chrisean checked him on it.
Can I comment on what I think, and Callie probably can back me up on that, or back this up on that, because I haven't never been out to LA, but from just watching these guys and these gentlemen and how they carry on in LA, either the gentlemen there are either a part of a gang or they're affiliated with one, and it seems like they have some type of check-in process there, like you supposed to check in and ask for permission to do certain things, because I don't understand why they would even call him concerning Krishan, or why Ray J went off when Jayden was supposed to be streaming. Like, what's the deal with everybody, or him saying Ryan Garcia reached out to him? Like, what's the big deal with everybody coming to him asking to do business with Krishan, or even Jayden
Mhm.
for that
There
matter?
is like a check-in thing, but I feel like this is something different. First of all, I honestly think they did that for content with AB because Blue was online. I think that was just something they were doing for content. Now, as far as all of this other stuff, I don't know what Blue got going on behind the scenes. I feel like a lot of this stuff that we
Hey, Yellow
see
Flower.
is not exactly the full truth. So I really don't know what is happening with that. And maybe they're just as confused. So they're like, okay, well, I don't really understand what's going on with them. Let me just call and make sure everybody cool with everything because I don't know what's going on with these people. Because we have all seen things that contradict the narrative that they put out to the public. We've all seen it over the years. Like, it's not like this is like a one time incident. It's been years of us seeing things that contradict the narrative that they put out to the public. And so I kind of feel like maybe everybody else is like how we are, like, we don't know what's going on with these people. Let's just call and see what's going on.
Yeah, but
So
hold
I
on.
think that maybe that's what it is.
Nah,
It's the
because like Chrisean said, and you should have seen everybody's face when she told it to him. She was like, "I'm not on none of that. It ain't none of that." She was like, first of all, you calling him to say what the boost is what?" She was like, "You ain't you contacted me since January. We was gonna stream regardless. So what you call him for?"
Yeah, I heard her say
Content. Now I
yeah,
believe
because like,
that particular call
what
was
if
for
he would have
content.
said no? Then what?
But they were doing a skit. Like in
That's what I'm
all
saying. Like, so I'm no,
honesty,
I'm just saying, like, so if Blueface would have said, "Nah, I don't want y'all to stream with her," y'all really was gonna take money out y'all pocket? Cause do you know all of Christian
no, they
followers is going
weren't.
all of Christian followers is gonna go follow her over to wherever stream she's at, and that's gonna boost y'all views for that month. Y'all gonna get a fatter check than you would normally get the month before. So y'all gonna really risk some money for the respect of this ninja?
but no, so let me say what
Mm-mm.
I think happened, right?
He's
I
such a
could
bum.
I think that Blueface probably texts AB and was like, "Yo, why you on live and I'm on live? Yo, act like you calling me and call me and say XYZ." And the reason why I feel
Exactly.
like Blue had him do that at the moment and AB went along with it because Krishan was already in LA. I think I said this yesterday and it kind of confirmed when I end my live and she was still live and I went to watch her live while she was in a car yesterday. Krishan went to Cali like I was assuming and thinking yesterday to do that training with AB. She wasn't in Cali for nothing else.
Yes,
She was
that was the
supposed to
plan.
go
So
back to
so it
Miami.
was like,
She was
why?
supposed to go back to Miami, and she
No,
changed it
but
at the
here,
No,
last
no,
minute.
no, no.
hold on. What I'm saying is the only reason why she went to Cali was because this was a planned thing for her to get up with AB. That's why she was out there. So it's like if AB really was concerned about reaching out to Blueface, you would have reached out to him before you and Krishan locked this date in, and she
Mm-hmm,
bought her ticket and flew to Cali. So that's
mm-hmm.
why I say I feel like Blue sent him a text like, "Yo, for clips while we both live, let's clip farm, and I want you to say this. Act like you asking permission." And AB fell for the shit, and he did it. That's my beliefs.
Right.
Like, I could be wrong, but that's
No,
how I feel like it went.
it sounds about right because I was on the stream the night when AB and Chrisean was on the phone and they planned it to be that weekend. The same night she was asking everybody, should she go to Cali or LA, Cali or Miami, Cali or Miami. So she hit up AB and that's when they locked it in. And she was like,
Exactly.
I'm going to LA. Yeah,
Right. She went
that's
out there for nothing
that's when they
else.
locked it in. Because at
Yeah.
the end of the day, what y'all gotta remember, like I said before,
Yeah, I know y'all keep hearing
coach,
my ring bell.
coach,
Girl,
coach,
you got action going on over there today.
yeah. What y'all gotta remember is that coach knows AB. Coach
Yeah, I think that's the
knows how
reason
he
why Krishan
trains.
went.
Coach,
I
what coach and Mike, AB's trainer that died, were friends. So
Mm-hmm.
there's a connection there. You
but he
understand?
also calls Tank his little brother.
Exactly,
AB,
because like Calvin said yesterday, when he needed a break and he was going through his hardest times with Tank, he would call Mike. And Mike would send him to AB. He said, AB, you ain't even want to give him back to me.
let me say this, chocolate. So, because I wasn't up here when you guys were giving y'all
And
thoughts earlier.
after you give your thought, then we gonna welcome Pamela to the stage and we're gonna let Pamela have a talk. So go ahead, chant, and then after
Okay, I'll
chant,
be real quick. So, I really think when y'all was talking about why she even decided to go work with him is because I think she resonating with him trying to clean himself and clean his body of alcohol and turn his life around, get back on track, and B, because of the relationship that he has with Tank and Coach Calvin. I think those are the only reasons why she even decided. Because, like she said, you've been trying to reach out to me since January.
mm-hmm.
I think that's the only reason. And then so the fact that she did that and came out there just off of the strength of that, and I get here and I get treated like this.
Right.
Like that's why she said, "Stop playing with me. I'm a household name, with or without anybody. Stop
Right.
playing with me." So she's an alpha female, and everybody try to make it seem like, oh, Krishan just want to come at boss and get it. No, she's an alpha female. She gonna stand on her. She stand on her. She done seen how these men in this industry will play with a female, and she not going. So when you go against something that you really didn't want to do anyway, because like she said, he been reaching out since January, and you go and do something anyway, and it still turn out to be a flop, you
Thank
be
you,
so mad at
delightful.
you be more mad at yourself than you do about how whatever happened, because your discernment was telling you not to do it anyway, and you did it anyway, and it went the way it went because everybody was warning her how Dean was before she went.
All right. So let's let Pamela. Welcome, Pamela.
Hey, sweeties, how y'all doing this Sunday morning, afternoon, or whatever it is?
Good, good.
Bless her,
Okay.
Pamela.
Hey, sweetie. This what I see. They was trying to clip farm, but they couldn't get her like they wanted to. Just like he was, AB was like, "You hungry?" Now y'all trying to get her to eat on camera, and she said, "I already ate. You have to eat more than." No, I already ate. See, they already had a chance. They always call. They probably saying, "Let her eat something. Let her eat something." But at the end of the day, they got clip farm. He Dean didn't like that. He got clip farm. You got this time. She got somebody. Y'all usually them the next day. Ray J came popping up in there. They thought they was gonna get her, but it didn't work because she said that other coach told Dean, "No, you ain't finna keep clip farming her. Don't keep doing that." I don't know why men want to low rate her. He seen Dean seen her how she got in that ring and she did every exercise, and I thought it was over exercise, but she did it, and he can't do it. I sat back and watched some of his stuff. He can't do that. He can't exercise like that. He's tired. And all them games they play, them little boy games. You acting like you sweet, but you just don't look nice. I ain't never seen you with a serious girlfriend. So Dean is a mess. And he
I,
got clip farmed.
I saw a clip where when AB had Krishan doing her exercise, right? Is it
Mm-hmm.
me or did y'all think that he was working her extra like real hard,
Yes,
harder than
yes.
what I felt? Cause like if she
Yes.
stopped to do the next, and he was like, no, get up, let's go. And I was like, wait,
Right.
damn, why he's so rough? Like you supposed to take a couple of seconds in between the next round when you do the next exercise. You're supposed to take a
Right.
second. He was like, no, let's go. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's me.
No, they did that. And what they didn't expect, they thought she was gonna give up. And she didn't. Everything they gave her, she took it. And so they started this, she's musty, she stink. Oh, I would be musty and stink too if I did that exercise. I
Right, if you
probably would be
working
somewhere in
out,
the emergency hospital. You know? At the
I
end of the
I want to
day,
know
I
why
didn't see
y'all in
none
the
of them
gym
getting
and
no
y'all not musty
exercise.
and stinking. Y'all two men in the gym and y'all should be musty and stinking from in here working out.
Right.
Everybody should be musty and stinking up in the gym
But they
if we
didn't
in here
do no
working
work.
out and training.
See, that was one of the clip farms. They wanted to clip farm her. They wanted to clip farm her for her to eat. I didn't even want Chrisean to go. I was like, can't you just call Tank? Call Tank. Go to Tank. But now I'm going to AB because she sees his accomplishments.
y'all.
She
I ain't
gave
gonna lie.
she gave him
I
she
don't
gave
think.
him his
I don't think.
flowers.
Wait, hold on. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think Krishan gonna be able to do the exercise Tank do. Do you see them clips of the way Tank work out? Oh, that's a different type of somebody. He ain't human. She
Yeah,
ain't doing
yeah.
no exercise he
But
do.
this is what the whole thing is, her learning different things from different people in the boxing ring. Remember, she only wanted AB to teach her that one little punch. I would love to see Tanks teach her how to
But
walk on
from
that
what's going
goddamn.
on the internet right now, they saying that that's the reason why Tank separated from Coach Calvin allegedly because he's mad about Coach Calvin focusing on Krishan. So I'm not even sure if he will work with Krishan right now.
He been gone from Coach Calvin. He went over there and worked with what's that broke boxer? and his
I know
wild
I
daughter.
sent the clip to Ange yesterday where I don't know if this was a credible page or not, but somebody had posted something about Coach Calvin being Tank coach, and Tank got in the comments saying, I don't know why y'all keep referring to this man as my coach. That's that female coach.
But I don't know if that was a fake thing,
So I don't know. I've been seeing
because
stuff.
Tank is the one who referred
Exactly.
her to
Yeah.
go to Coach Calvin. So that's why I don't I don't
That's
really
what I'm
know.
saying.
Right. So
So
why
I
would
don't
you
know. I
say
don't
that?
know how credible it is. I hope it ain't true. But I've been seeing different things for like the last 2 weeks on the internet about Tank. Being upset.
Tank don't like AB. He went over there to string with AB, and who broke that up?
He don't like
Dean.
Dean. He don't
No,
like
he like
Dean.
Dean.
Yeah.
He fucks with AB.
No, him and AB like brothers.
Right, but it's Dean. Dean is the problem. But you know what? Guess when AB get her shit back, he gonna leave Dean right behind. And
The
all that
desirable
you
queen
owe me,
says.
you owe me, it ain't gonna work.
Desirable queen says in the chat. Do you think Taseki had her hand in it? I can see her. I can see her in Dean ear.
Can I tell y'all
So
something?
it's a
Can I
Zeus
say
Mhm.
thing.
something?
So
Hold on. Okay. So I want to go back and look to verify, but there was people in Chrisean comments saying that Blueface was in Dean's comments during the stream saying you better bleed her.
I seen somebody say that too, but I didn't know if that was true.
And also Pamela.
I didn't see them circle it and post it, so I didn't know if that was true.
Right. And also Pamela, the gentleman that pulled Dean's coattail that told him if you're gonna throw rocks, we throw blow boulders, all that clipping stuff, that's my niece. That's Tory Lane's uncle. That's Speed.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Tory Lanez, he fuck with Krishan.
Right.
Right.
Remember, that's how Krishan spoke to Tory Lanez on the phone.
Right. Can I say this? Then I'm get off the phone because I'm outside and these little things with me. Uh, Now see how Krishan went in that gym and she showed them what she could do. When we gonna see Kasiki get in that gym and show us what she could do?
Nobody care because she ain't boxing.
No,
That
no,
shit
no,
is
no. I'm
fake.
not saying that
That's
I
a
care.
Zeus.
I just want to
That's a
see
Zeus.
her workout. She say she's the biggest, she's the baddest. I want to see her workout. She ain't worked out yet. That's what I'm saying.
And,
I
and
should
when
have
Lex get in that, and when Lex get in that ring and whoop her ass, I'm gonna be all kicks and giggles because she think it's a game. Lex is an athlete, and Krishan tried to warn Taseki and tell her, "I bet you Lex is somewhere training."
But here's the thing, right, y'all? Oh my God. Hold on. Y'all keep talking.
All right. You absolutely right on that, champ. She taking it for a joke. Even though it's for Zeus, she just think that she gonna be able to what? That's why Lex told them when they did the thing, watch. I know I'm the underdog, but watch.
Talking about, I'm blessed. I'm the greatest. I'm natural. I don't have to train. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta do this and gotta do that. Okay, okay.
You gotta condition your body still, baby, because you've been drinking, popping pills,
She
eating
look a
up.
mess. Her wrinkles all in her face, getting fat. She ain't as cute as she used to be.
I
And
was just gonna say,
and
if anything,
her ugliness is coming right on out.
yeah, if
Yeah.
oh,
anything,
they
she
eating
has
her. They,
gotten out of shape.
She's starting to look like China Twin.
And did y'all
they
see the
eat.
even let me tell you, this is how spiteful Dean is. Because even when they was doing the thing, he said, he told AB, you ain't all that when you was training me. And then AB was about to give Krishan water. He was like, hold up, that's her water. What are you doing? Dean was like, it's not. He was like, yo, dog, what you doing? He opened the water bottle and just start drinking the water, sucking on the bottle. Like, dude, yo, something wrong with
But Dean did go get a bottle of water on the opposite side of the room. And then he brought his water over there. And AB had gave Krishan a bottle of water at the same time.
but
So,
there was different sized bottles. That's what it
oh,
was. There were different
okay.
sized bottles. There were small bottles and there were big bottles.
Because I thought they was both fighting over the small bottle. Because
No,
at first AB gave her the small bottle, right?
exactly.
And so
And
if
if
you
you
go
go back
back
and
and
read
look,
them,
Dean opened up a small bottle at first too. If you go back, because I watched it, because I watched it 2 or 3 times. I
Right.
watched it. If you
So
go
okay.
back and look, Dean opened a small bottle and he walked over there to where Chrisean and AB was at with the bottle, his bottle he was drinking, and AB thought that that was her bottle, and he like, no, I just opened that, and that's how they got the fighting over it. Because Chrisean bottle was over there on go. If you go look at the clip, Chrisean bottle was over there on the table. You see, I don't know if that was if it was Dean's bottle or Chrisean bottle, but I know at the fact at the time the two bottles of water were open, two little ones. So after they got done fighting about it, AB went back and got a big bottle of water to give Chrisean. But
Yeah.
there was two bottles,
No,
little bottles of
Krishan
Yeah.
water
talked about
open.
the water
But
bottle
but but
incident.
knowing no, but
Yeah.
she went and got she bought her cup. She said, "Cause I ain't got time." Let me tell
Yeah,
you
it
something.
was petty. All of it was still petty.
I believe that was her bottle because that's just how childish he is.
No, it
That was
was.
Kim
Krishan
Parlor.
talked about
That was
it.
Kim Parlor.
It
Yeah.
was. She talked about it. But this is the thing that I think that what it is, Dean is jealous of AB and his connections. And so anytime AB brings something, he hates on it because he don't have those connections. He's nobody. And I just looked up this dude. This dude ain't from LA. People keep talking about LA, California, this, California, that. This dude from Florida. This is one of them weirdos from another state that's a reject that came out here to try to get famous. This ain't no LA dude. So man, this dude is
He
weird.
is famous,
From what
Callie.
I've seen of him, he is weird as AF.
Callie, he is famous. He's famous for getting knocked on his ass because somebody stay knocking him out. Yeah. Because he's disrespectful. How many clips I seen of men knocking him out because he's disrespectful? One man, because he was disrespectful to his wife, yo, smacked the shit out of his ass. I was like, yeah.
You said that so aggressively, chocolate.
Yeah, just some little weirdo dude from Florida that got rejected down there and came out to LA to try to get famous. This ain't no LA dude. So that's why I don't even like that these weirdos come out here and people think they represent us. We got a bunch of weirdos that are rejects from other places that ran away from home to come to LA to get famous, and they out here doing weird and desperate stuff.
Well, I think they just adapted to the culture that's out there. They're trying to
No,
adapt to the
no,
culture.
it's them. It is them. It's these people that come out here to try to get famous. They their own culture. They the weirdos.
Well,
They the weirdos. Kathy. It's them. It's them.
That's exact. No, it's these people. They weirdos in their own hometown. They don't fit in there. They feel like they a reject, so they run away from home and go to LA to try to get famous. Then they come out here doing all kind of weird stuff, and people think that that's what LA is. We don't even really fool with these people.
do Dean
So
act
another
like
word,
that when Blueface go over there? Because Blueface done streamed with them about three,
No,
four times. Do he act like that? The way he act with other men and other
no.
people? He
no.
act like
And the fact that people be kiss these other men be kissing Blueface ass, seeing what type of nigga he is just disgusting to me. Like Ninja, I'm sorry. He a deadbeat. He treat women disgustingly, and you have other men that be shaking hands with him and hinting and grinning in his face. I don't understand it.
And
yeah.
then they go back and talk about him. Because I've seen some of these men talk about him. I've seen it in the comments. I've seen Blue get dragged. People just not paying attention.
Did y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I don't.
I'm laughing at Blue. Blue is a laughing stock. Like, ain't don't nobody respect that dude. That dude is a laughing stock. People been people been saying all kind of weird stuff about him. He over here with these unattractive ass women when it's all these beautiful women out here in LA. Like he just looks like a fool.
Y'all, I got a question though. What was that other the short guy that was fooling with Blue when he first got out of jail?
Hmm?
Who
Short guy.
who bought his little sister? What's his name?
Dinesh?
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
Deshae?
okay.
This
Deshae? Or whatever
Yeah,
his
what
name
happened to
was.
him? Because he done stopped fooling with Blue altogether.
No, no, they still cool. Deshae just doing his own thing right now.
But Blue
I
was
don't.
saying a lot of disrespectful stuff to him. So
Yeah,
I wouldn't blame him if he stopped talking to him.
it
But
seemed
the
like he don't
same,
fool with him like that.
And he was
no,
trying to
but
sleep
the
with his
same know that is
ex-girlfriend.
about the clips when they stream it. He know that already. You understand what I'm saying? Look how
Mhm.
he said disrespectful stuff about Kai. And I don't think he would get in streaming university if he tried to, because
Nah,
he
he wouldn't.
he wouldn't. He disrespected Kai. You don't talk about nobody's mental health. If they need a break, they need a break. Talking
Yeah,
about
he
a
wouldn't.
horrible leader. He set up orders and he could do that for his
No,
mental stability.
DDG had to check him on that one. DDG checked him.
Yeah, I saw that, and he was supposed to. Because at the end of the day, without him, it wouldn't be no y'all.
Yep. And DDG is real close with Kyle, so he
Right?
wasn't
That's
going to let that happen.
yeah, exactly. But Blue,
Kai is who blew. Kai is the reason DDG blew up on Twitter, not YouTube. DDG come from YouTube. DDG was struggling on Twitter, and last year, streaming university is what blew his numbers up. So yeah, he wasn't gonna let him disrespect Kyle like that.
which is crazy,
But he
crazy.
getting ready to just DDG definitely finna get ready to go on tour, Blueface.
Well, that's what Whacking them said. I ain't seen no.
Oh, can we talk about that, y'all? That stream?
Blueface got one song. I don't know what. Let me stop. He got a barely hit wonder because that wasn't even the number one song. He a barely a one hit wonder. Blueface is not even an underground rapper at this point. Like Danza, he is a failed rapper. He
That's
failed at having a rap career.
not a cup of tea, but he's some people's cup of tea.
Yeah,
Yeah,
out
it's
there
a
in
lot of
Cali,
young
out
people.
there
The
in
young
Cali, they
people
mess
like
with
him.
him on the West
I
Coast.
live here. I'm
It's
in
young
LA. Set me in
people.
LA right now.
Cali,
Nobody
you
listens
older
to him.
too. You older though
I
too.
know young people. I got young neighbors. I got nieces and nephews. Nobody listen to nobody fool with him.
Well, I see all the young people, and when he did his little small little hole in the walls, they were all like college kids. So there's young people that do mess with him.
That was people that was gonna be in the club anyway, and they was just happy somebody was up in there.
But Kelly, you see, no, the little kids love him too because his rap sound like nursery rhymes.
Most of them never even heard of him. Like
Because he
Blueface
definitely
is
got a
not.
speech impediment.
I'm
Well,
gonna
me and
get
him got the same list, so
yeah.
I can't drag on that because me and him got the same exact list. but
No, he
but
got that. That's why Jaden been making fun of him with saying he got a voice like Mickey Mouse. Like he got a squeaky thing going on.
Well, he's very nasally and he got the list. Well, I went to speech therapy, so I can turn mine off and on.
Yeah.
But me and him got it's called an S back lisp. It's a specific type of lisp. Yeah. He weird. I mean, I think that people know him from the blogs from Blueface and Chrisean. People are not really like effing with him like he wants you to think people effing with him. And then
Yeah.
some people just want to see celebrities. They don't care who it is. That's part of the tourist attraction of being in LA. Is just seeing
Listen,
some type of a celebrity.
if y'all
Can I
saw
say
him,
something?
if y'all saw him inside the amusement park with Nevaeh and her son, when people was coming up to Blueface, you could tell they didn't know him. It was a train reaction. You know,
Yeah.
like one person know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, can I get a picture? Now other people looking like, oh, that's a celebrity. Oh, let me get a picture too, but don't
Mm-hmm.
know. You could tell the people that was asking for the picture. You could tell they had no clue who he really was. They
It
were
was the
just
same
taking
thing
a
on
picture
Catalina.
because they thought it was a celebrity and they didn't know who it was, but they was just getting a picture.
It was the same thing on Catalina Island. Maybe two people knew who he was. Everybody else was coming up to him just because they wanted to see a celebrity. That's how LA is. That's why you have people that were on TV like in the 90s, like one or two times. People will still come up to them because it's just a tourist attraction of being in LA and seeing a celebrity.
Well, baby, I see celebrities every day in New York, and I'm not running up to nobody. If I
Yeah,
saw,
I did notice people don't do that in New York.
if I
I have noticed that they don't do that. Yeah.
you heard, I done seen Denzel, I done seen, yeah, and I'm not running up to nobody. Like, I work in areas where they always be doing filming and stuff. I'm not running up to nobody. Like, if I'm not at an event, where you're specifically going to be there, and I know you're going to be there. If I see you on the street, I'm not bothering people. I don't think that,
I never have
I don't
fun
think
too.
that's, I don't think that's cool. Yeah, you're a celebrity, but people should enjoy their own time on their own.
I
Yeah,
agree. I've never approached
ask for that,
anybody.
and this is what they signed up for. No, they didn't. This is how they make their money. Leave them
Well, I
alone.
take that back. I said hello to Regina King at the airport. I just
That's
said hello to her. That was it. I did not ask for a hug. I did not ask for a picture.
and, and that's
I hate that when people they see celebrities at restaurant eating, whether they eating by themselves or they with their family, or they just out and about with the family. I feel like it's disrespectful when you running up on them, not giving them their personal space. Can I get a picture? Can I get a picture? Can I get a picture? No,
right.
unless you go to an event and that celebrity is doing pictures there or whatever, then it's different. But running up on them on their own personal time, and then you wonder why they have attitudes, because when one do it, 50 people coming behind you to do it, and they trying to get to where they going, and you ain't letting them get there because you want a damn picture. They trying to eat their food, and you spitting over their food asking for a damn picture. I always hated that.
Yeah, and that's true. I give a polite nod. I give a polite nod.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah, I give a polite nod. Like just to say that I acknowledge you, but I'm not doing all that. No, 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 no,
I
no.
say Kiki Palmer, right? Kiki Palmer was in my job. She was on the remember when she was on the morning show?
Uh-huh.
And they was doing something for her morning show. All the ladies was there at my job doing their stuff or whatever. And I walked past, she went walking past me, and you know Kiki is like real bubbly. So I had walked past and I was like, hey Kiki. She was like, hey girl. And I kept it moving. I ain't stopped. I did it as I'm walking. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, oh my God, Kiki Palmer. Like, no, they human just like you.
Exactly. Like give
They
people
got
respect.
more money.
Can I say something again? I'm gonna get down. Speaking of Kiki Palmer, I was so disappointed in Kiki Palmer when she took herself in that stanky room over to Blueface house. Well, you could have went over there and did something positive with Chrisean.
You
I don't
know that.
understand why the celebrity. Hold on. I don't understand why these celebrities that see her doing good but can't approach her or ask her to do something with them, because you know why? They get backlash from the haters.
I think
Remember when Nene did that?
something was behind that. Something was like Kiki may have owed somebody a favor or something. I don't know, but I don't think.
Her mama
No, I
told
would
her, don't go
I
back
would have
to
met
the
him. I would have met him outside somewhere. I would have never, as a woman as I am, or and that's not my speed to listen to a man low rate women, that I would be sitting in his room and it stank with all the devilish things he be doing. That I would be sitting up in that room. I would have took him outside and worked out outside, but I would have never. She low rate herself when she went in there. That's how I feel. That's
you
me. That's all.
herself. She wasn't by herself. I give her that. She came stacked with people.
And she was shading him the whole time. I was like, Kiki, girl, you in this man's house is shading the hell out of him. I don't know what that was about, but the thing is, Blueface had his foot in the door. He was being set up to be a real celebrity, and he messed it up. You got to remember the women that he has had access to. He could have just been a fake boyfriend, and he would be a superstar right now. All he had to do was play along. He wouldn't do
He,
that. He's
he a
heartbroken.
fake boyfriend now. He's in a
Yeah,
fake
to
relationship
a
now.
nobody. He a fake boyfriend to a nobody.
When you say he messed up, I'm just asking this, just to get
He's
you,
hard to
everybody
work
thought.
with.
What did he do to mess up? I no, I
I've
know what he did.
always heard that he is extremely hard to work with. And
Hmm.
even though I don't like Aiden Ross, when he said that, I was like, I keep hearing this. Because Aiden Ross said these are the worst people I've ever done business with. I have always heard, if you've seen his personality, nobody wants to work with somebody like that.
Can I say something? Only reason Blue was going to places and dressing, and stuff like that, because he was with Sean on Crazy in Love. On that she got her own stylist. Remember, she had her. I forgot when the people come put the stuff in your closet. He tore up all that stuff. But what I'm saying is, Blue got in a lot of places just coming, like I said, when he met Chrisean, he was going places they had forgot about him, you know what I'm saying? And she just woke him up. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So I feel like he didn't have that clout that get him in the places he did. What's that man name? Babyface is a vibe all the time. He was going places. Blue wasn't going nowhere. He had to stick up under Chrisean. That's how I feel. That's it. That's all.
No, before there ever was a Chrisean, Blue was around here with Megan Thee Stallion, Kaylani. It was another really famous girl he was messing with too. I can't remember her name right now. Coyle Ray. He messed all that up. Blue messed up his career. Is if you can't rap, they'll teach you how to rap. They'll make you a star. They can't work with him. His personality is horrible.
He's enough.
No, I don't think he's mentally ill. I really don't believe he's mentally ill. I don't believe it. I think he's choosing to be a bad person. I think this is a choice.
Blueface just don't like women. His mother, watch if you hear him when he speaks to his mother and he talk about all the shit that she has done and how he loved his father basically more. To him, his mother did his father dirty. And to him, the way she didn't take care of none of her kids, none of them. Callie, the father took her, and she tried to say that, and he did that to hurt me. No, he did it because he knew you was a deadbeat, because he wasn't the one in court if he couldn't prove that you was a deadbeat. So therefore, he watched his mama let his sister go off, his brother wound up going to jail, and all the stuff that came along with that, him sleeping on floors while she went to find a penis to go slurp on so she could have a bed to sleep in while they on the floor. He hate women because of his mother. I don't think Blueface, I said this the other day, me personally, I don't think Blueface is ever going to genuinely love and respect a woman. He has a hatred for women because of his mother.
Yeah, because the
And
nigga,
I agree because we see how much he loved money, and we know Chrisean is the money. And for him to treat her the way he is treating her,
yeah, well, he treating her that way because he don't have no control and he can't
and
get.
he know he can get money with her, he don't have no control. But let's put it out here. If Chrisean and him was still dealing with if Chrisean and him was still doing dealings together, Krishan's gonna let him be in control of the money because that's just how she's set up.
Well, again, I can't say yes and I can't say no because she realized what it was, and that's why she took control of her money and went got her own home. You understand? She don't want to be in that.
Yeah, because they wasn't together. You see when she went out with Bino and did that show with Bino, they gave her the money and she handed Bino the money to hold.
No, she had it in her hand. And it's not that she handed it to him. She had it out, and Bino took it from her because she didn't put it away. She had it just out. I don't know about like it, that's not how I seen it, and I was on that string.
Well, I'm gonna say this, and I can't speak for nobody else, but I think I kind of understand what you're getting at. All
Yeah,
he had to do was be with Chrisean and act right, and he would have
yeah,
everything he
that's
wanted
what
in
I'm
life.
trying to say.
He is choosing
Okay.
this over that. But the original woman who wanted to sign him before WAC, it was a woman. And I honestly think he didn't sign with her because she was a woman. And I think if he would have signed with her, he would be where he wants to be right now.
Like
Blue
put it
got
put
a
Callie,
problem of, he's
Callie,
very self-destructive.
yeah, Callie. Kim was his manager before what?
A chocolate. Check this out, right? So put it to you like this: if him and Chrisean was still dealing with each other, right, and he had all this debt like he got, Chrisean would have helped him pay that debt down. That's what I mean. Like if he was just, if he would have just been with Chrisean and do things right, she was never gonna say this my money or your money. She just gonna use the money to do what they gotta do
If he
to
was,
keep
if
I
swimming.
also think that
you're
maybe
saying if he was being a
possibly,
proper man,
but I
Huh?
also think that
you're
maybe
saying if he was
possibly,
being a proper man.
I couldn't hear you.
I
I'm
said
sorry,
you
chocolate.
that if he was being a proper man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. If he was being a proper man to her, she would have got with him. They would have been getting it back together. And she'd have been like, babe, use all the money to pay this bill, that bill, and this bill. Let's get this debt down.
I,
You know
I
what I mean?
I agree with that, but he's not a proper man.
Yeah, that's what but I'm just saying that's what I was trying to say earlier. Not
But I
not
also think that maybe potentially a lawyer could have been had, and perhaps that case would have been tied up in court where that judgment wouldn't have been gotten so easy because that's what most normal adults do.
Well, not just that judgment. He has a lot of judgments, Callie.
But that's what I'm saying. Usually these things go to court for years and years and years. You don't just let people win judgments on you. But Blue is not responsible.
You got to
This,
blame that on his manager.
how
yeah.
is that your manager's fault?
And his mammy.
Is that their
And his
job?
mammy. Because if my kid was in jail and they had court dates that they couldn't get to and be represented by, I'm gonna be there for my kid. The hell?
I don't think
No,
that's his manager's job. Maybe his mama, but yeah.
Carlissa wanted the women to take care of her son and
Yeah.
do
I
everything.
think that's what she has always wanted. But her son, he want to be the sugar daddy. But I think she has always wanted a woman to take care of him.
And
He just ain't with it.
Yeah.
delightfully send something to your inbox.
Oh yeah, I seen it. I can't play it because the music.
Oh, okay.
I can't. Yeah, she was showing me Dean and AB when they was dancing to spin at, and the music is very very loud because they dancing to it, and I can't play it because the music.
Yeah, I want Krishan to do well, but I think she needs a little bit of help. I think that she needs a brand management team at this point because I don't think this is working. Like just going and try to stream with these people that I just don't think this is doesn't seem like it's
Hey,
working
Big
for her.
Leo.
Yeah, well, it's a promotion for her upcoming fight. That's all it is. They made it clear. Even going out to Miami, all of this stuff is promotion for her upcoming fight. They made that known already.
No, I'm
And,
not
and
saying it's not promotion. I'm saying as far as her doing the streaming, if that's what she wants to do, I think she needs a little bit of help.
Yeah, but I don't know if she really wants to collab
I
with
don't know either.
if it's
I'm just saying.
why. Like, and that's why when Dean said you a content creator, I mean, she was like, yeah, but I do boxing and I read my Bible. Like, I don't
Boxing and Christ is her content.
so
what
he feel like because she a content creator, he could get up there and disrespect her for content.
no.
No, this is her craft right now. This is something she's taking serious. She ain't come there to play with you. Hey, delightful.
Hey, sorry about that. I forgot about the music rule.
Can you dump that
Nah,
trash on
that's
the way
cool.
out?
I
Thank
had just sent it to you because they was acting, like they had a whole bunch of sugar in their tank.
you. Yeah.
Oops.
If y'all go on YouTube and type in AB and Dean dancing to spin that, y'all can see it's a lot of clips. It's funny,
Yeah, I
but
already.
I it's really funny. Y'all get a laugh out of it. But I just came up. I was waiting patiently. I didn't want to interrupt y'all convo, but I had just wanted to come. I had wanted to comment when y'all were talking about Tifa. And I was just curious. I know that Krishan went to do a stream with him and everything, but do y'all think that maybe Krishan also kind of wanted to like um show them how strong of a boxer she is, you know what I'm saying? So that they can maybe or hoping that maybe, like they will tell Tifa, because I feel like she wants to share it with her, but they not really on good terms like that right now. So but I feel like she wants to share that with her sister in a way.
I mean, I don't personally. I don't think that had anything to do with that because AD been reaching out with her since January.
No, no, no. I'm not saying the reason why she went on there. I'm saying like a personal a personal motive. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, Tifa could see how strong she is by the clips that's all over YouTube of her hitting the noodles and everything else. You did,
Tifa know how strong she is. That's why she didn't run up when Chrisean told her to come bring your ass on this floor.
yeah, come to the dry part. It's wet
Oh,
over
wait, I think Delightful is saying that she want Tifa them to train her, right? Like so that she could see how she working out, how
Yeah.
Krishan is working out with them, that Tifa will see it and then take it serious like her. Is that what you kind of saying, Delightful?
yeah, 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 yeah. And because remember Miss Ange, I was telling you, somebody else had mentioned it in the chat just now that um the fight that Tifa and Lex about to have, Tifa uh did go to AB and Dean. I don't know if they're supposed to be training her, but she did show, it's a clip that she showed up to them, showed up there, but she wasn't dressed like she was like serious about training. So AB was like, we'll just do it another time because he felt like, you know what I'm saying, like she wasn't.
yeah, and she showed up late. They said this not no
Yeah,
Lulu.
yeah, yeah, she did too.
And she
Yeah.
was smoking weed and stuff. She wasn't.
But
Yeah.
They told her this is not no Lululemon photo shoot.
Yeah.
but here's the thing, right? I before my son called, I was gonna say this earlier when somebody had brought up Tifa and I
Taking
working
it
out,
seriously. Mm-hmm.
yeah, not working out and at the gym and stuff. Do y'all see the gym? The whole gym is lined up saying Zeus. Zeus,
Yeah.
Zeus, 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 Zeus. Right? So that's what I
Right.
want everybody to understand. This shit is reality TV.
Yeah.
Tasiki is not a boxer. Tasiki nor Lex is doing this to be real boxers. This shit is just for TV. Near one of them gonna train the proper way.
I
They
think Lex
they
is
already
Lex is
getting.
an athlete.
But
Let's just
you could
train
be
it.
you could be an athlete and play football. It don't mean that you can box. It's different sports. Because
Right.
you know one sport don't mean you good at the next sport. You still have to
No,
train
but what I'm
for the
saying is,
sport.
an athlete is gonna run and build their cardio up and work out to get themselves ready for whatever uh event they got. If it's a sports event, if I play if I play basketball, okay, just like they tell my son when he played football, even though you might not be good at basketball or track or even soccer, you might still want to get into that sport and do that
That's
sport
if you doing it serious.
to help
They
you.
not doing it. This shit is not serious for them. Is my point.
I get
This
what you
shit is
saying.
reality TV for them. All of them are nothing but reality stars. You got Ray J. You all of them. This is reality stars. The only real person is Clarissa.
Listen,
They not taking it serious. They already got their check. They probably already said who's gonna be the winner out of it. I'm gonna pay you. They don't give a damn.
no,
There's a difference
I think
between
Lex
them
want to
and
win. I think
Krishan.
Lex care a little bit.
I
I
think
think want to win.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
do
think
too.
I think it's because when you're a sports player, you already have that mind. You're already able to be disciplined, you know what I'm saying? Easier, I think, when you already play sports, because sports takes a lot of discipline.
I
Yeah.
just don't want people to look for them to do it as serious at what Krishan is doing.
No.
Krishan is
Oh
No.
doing
no,
this
no, no, no.
serious.
Oh
This
no.
is serious for her. This is bullshit for them.
I
They
get
Yeah,
getting
yeah. It's
checked.
just a fight. Yeah.
Yeah, like don't expect the big works out of them. Like you getting out of Krishan is what I'm saying.
yeah, I get that part, but I'm saying like I feel like Lex is doing some training because she wants to win. Because she know everybody is counting her out. Like they playing in her face. Oh, Lex, what you gonna do when Tasiki whip your ass and da 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 da? Yeah.
Yeah, she might.
Yeah.
Yeah, she might personally. She might personally feel like, you know what I'm saying, she needs to train because she may feel like she may lose to her. I could understand that.
And that came out of Krishan's mouth when she was giving Taseki advice. She said
Yeah,
if she don't,
I was about to mention that somebody somebody in the chat was saying that they think Krishan is done with Tifa. I don't think Krishan is done with her sister. She on her live, what she was about to mention, she said that her and her sister are not really beefing. They just don't really talk. And I don't think she's done with her because she was, you know, really trying to give her advice. You know what I'm saying? When she I guess because she thought that Tifa was really trying to get in the box and she was just really trying to give her advice. Oh no, she was trying to give her advice about celebrity boxing. She was like,
yeah.
you know, yeah, because she was like, it'd be rigged and stuff like that. So I don't really think she's done with her sister. I
Krishan
truly
ain't done with
believe.
nobody.
Is done with
Krishan,
her because her sister is a hater. Because she said, "I wish I stopped talking to me about that girl. I wish I
exactly.
keep stop trying to da 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 da." And da da.
Yeah. But
She's a
we know
hater.
Krishan is a yeah, but Krishan follows Christ and she still is not gonna I understand what you're saying. And unfortunately that's really sad that Tifa would talk like that. But Krishan, you know, she's still gonna be herself and she's still gonna love her sister regardless. So but
Krishan, y'all know Krishan gonna love everybody because she forgive you after she mad at you for a week. She gives you again. It's her sister is the evil spirited one.
Yeah,
As we see what she just did to
Biggie.
Biggie last week. And if you pay attention, every goddamn thing she mad at Biggie for is what she did to Krishan coming
mm,
into the damn show. So it's like really is the pot calling kettle black? Like you sat there and you befriend her enemies. Now you mad that Biggie got cool with
The
Ciroc.
Rock.
Like
Stop throwing that on the floor.
stop it.
mhm.
And to even have your
Let me get
friend
this from him.
sit there and fight Biggie,
But
that was crazy to me because although Biggie get on my nerves and I don't feel bad for Biggie, so I will openly say that.
I
However,
don't feel bad for her either.
you know Biggie cannot fight. So why you even sicking anybody on her to fight? But here's the thing. When Lex slapped Biggie and fought Biggie, Tasiki did not jump in. But when Savak tried to fight Mariah Lynn, big ass mouth, all of a sudden you jumped in and wanted to fight Ciroc.
Mhm.
Because she's
You
really
showed
not
me
Biggie
this not
friend.
your friend.
She only befriended Biggie to do music. She thought she was going because Biggie is actually kind of good at her music, right?
Yes,
Biggie
they,
And
is
when
good at her music. She
let me
is
tell you
good
something about them Dominicans. They gonna follow their people no matter what their people do. You
yeah,
understand?
and
And she
and
got a big following.
she only befriended Biggie also to try to get at Krishan. Like, look, I'm gonna come on the show. I'm gonna take all your friends. I'm gonna turn everybody against you. She really never truly, genuinely
Oh, yep,
was
she
Biggie's
sure
friend.
did. Yep, she did. Yeah, cause Biggie, she did turn Biggie against her. You is absolutely,
Yeah,
she
that's
sure
why I don't
did.
feel sorry for Biggie because you was
She
supposed to be
sure
Krishan
did.
friend first. You was
Yep,
Krishan friend first. And
she
soon as
sure
you,
was.
soon,
I don't feel sorry for her. That's why I said I don't feel sorry for her.
I
soon as
don't
you,
feel sorry
soon
for
as
her,
you
but I
called,
like the fact that
I'm gonna
you
say the right
was
there,
holding her
like we can
while
see.
the girl was plummeting her. You
We
didn't
can
even
see.
give her a chance to even try to fight back.
And then she said she was holding her wig so the girl didn't take her wig off. Wait, what? I'm fighting and you reach over to hold my wig. I'm punching you on your face.
But we know that Tasiki is a liar. She lies in everybody's face. She playing in everybody's face, and she think everybody's slow. You did the same thing on the sprinter when you clearly said, "Where is Tay Tay and AJ at?" And Krishan called you on it, and you was like, "What are you talking about?" I didn't say that. I said, "Hey, where Tay?" No, you said Tay Tay first, and then AJ name. We clearly heard it.
Girl, I see right through
Everybody's
Taseki.
face and still try to disrespect your sister and downgrade her because she caught you in a lie. She called you out.
I've
Yep.
always seen right through her.
And I think y'all know that from the beginning. Tifa always say that she don't like to fight people that she know that she can beat up. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's another reason why she got the girl to fight Biggie, because she know, like, she people will talk about her if she fought
But
Biggie,
let
because
No,
she
you
already
tell it.
knows that she
everybody
can.
But
she
let
fight.
Tifa tell it.
Everybody
She can
she
whoop
fight.
everybody.
Everybody
Delightfully,
she fight. What?
delightfully. Did you have that problem when she put her hands on Summer?
No, and that's what I'm gonna say. Everybody that Tasiki fight, she knows she could beat. Tasiki do
Yeah,
not like to fight the people who she know that she's gonna have a challenge and could possibly lose. That's why she befriend Ivory. That's why she did not want to fight Lex. The only reason why now she's fighting Lex is because they getting paid to do it
right.
in the ring. And if she back down, it's gonna make her look crazy. She don't really want to fight Lex.
And do y'all
I think the
also know
difference
that?
between
And y'all
I
also
think
so,
so,
oh sorry, yeah.
I think the difference between her fighting Summer and Biggie is that Summer, she knows she can't fight, but she still will fight though. Biggie don't even be wanting to fight. So I think that's why Tifa, you know what I'm saying, she wasn't gonna fight her, because she wouldn't hear the last of that.
It don't matter.
It don't right
It
because she
don't
still don't
matter.
care the
It
last
don't
of what
matter.
she did.
You just mad because that girl called you out and told you she believed your sister. That's why you was really mad.
Yep.
Let's talk about it. That's why you was mad. Because she called you out and told you and she still believed Krishan. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. That's what you was really.
Even though she want to hunch on Krishan
They
baby
fought
daddy.
before that though, I thought.
But
Yeah, they fought before that, didn't they?
a lot of them 304s want to hunch. No. A lot of them 304s want to hunch on Blue. That don't mean nothing. Look what damn Stunner Girl was doing. They don't care. It's even though it was a work relationship or not. But when Krishan was pregnant, you was on there, you had her in her house, she was in your bed. Like it was. Come on now. There's certain things I don't want to hear about. Oh, it was just work, because I don't bring everybody from work to my house.
Exactly.
I don't like. I've never liked Stunner either, right? And I'm not taking up for her or nothing, or trying to justify nothing that she did. But she was salty about that whole Bino situation,
Yes,
and I
she
think
was.
that's what led her to go over there and mess with Blueface. I think if that Bino situation never happened, I don't think Stunner would have went and messed with Blueface. But
Yeah, mhm.
Right.
she's
As
the type of
well.
person. She's the type of person that feel like she got to get her. She's vengeful. She's vengeful.
Okay, but
Yes, she is.
you though, because you said he never even kissed you, he never touched you. You just spent his money. He was a trick. So what is there to be
It's
mad at?
still a trick is a
I
Exactly.
trick.
think it's because
It still was a bruise to her ego. A trick is a trick. And the
right.
fact that
And
Bino was tricking harder with Krishan than he ever did with her, and she feel like she's better than Krishan.
And y'all know how women are. She didn't give Bino the time of day, but it hit differently when somebody actually was giving him, you know what I'm saying, actually was willing to be with him. I
No,
think that triggered her too.
it was promo.
Huh?
It was promo.
What
And
was
Yeah.
promo? Oh, Krishana Bino?
yeah,
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think that Krishan and Bino were really together, but I also don't think that Stunna is telling the complete truth. She
No,
may
she's
not have
not.
done the deed with him, but I think she liked him.
Yeah, she did. I don't think she even liked him. He was just a trick. He's a trick. And so Stunner's a real life hoe, a real
I
life
think she said
prostitute.
that to
Do
save
you know
face.
how jealous these prostitutes get when another hoe pick up they trick? They get jealous. Like she's a real life prostitute.
yeah. So
I'm sorry
delightfully.
if I ain't supposed to be saying that on the platform, but she's a real live 304. Like so to see somebody else getting some money that she could have possibly got her hands on, she that made her mad.
Yeah, that's so childish.
So delightfully. Bino, they all admitted that it was promo, but Bino admitted that he started getting feelings from her because like really cool.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Krishan got that aura about her.
Oh no, I genuinely thought, I mean, I don't think that I mean, I didn't look into it as deep as they were messing around, but I genuinely thought that they, you know what I'm saying, were like really friendly with each other, you know.
Yeah, so she was like, "Are we gonna be doing this?" And when she asked for more money, that's when the problem came. We gonna
Krishan was like, spend that shit.
say that. Like, oh, start doing all this, start doing that. I need more money.
Nigga want me over here licking on his toes and stuff.
I was gonna say, y'all remember, who is that guy that Tifa hangs with now all the time? What is his name?
K-Way.
Who?
Chaotic.
No, 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 no. The guy, the dark skinned guy she's always with.
Yeah, that she got the business with.
He used to be on Love and Hip Hop.
Chaotic.
He got a
Chaotic, yes, chaotic, yes. What do y'all okay, so do y'all remember when Chaotic, Tifa and Krishan was together? Why do, because Chaotic don't mess with Krishan no more. So what happened?
he behaved like and he wanted to stay under Tifa ass.
He was
At the end of the day,
friends
he
with
wanted to run shit and he wanted to do X, Y, and Z. He leaked something first and he wasn't supposed to, and then tried to say he didn't. Um, and it was something else that happened. He was just doing, and he did a lot of nonsense because that song, Krishan was like, you know better. Krishan said those were my lyrics.
and he
Oh, it
went
was about
under
a
everybody.
song.
He went
Okay.
under everybody post who was posting it to tell them that he wrote the song.
Oh, about a song. Okay.
But there's a version of that song with Bino on it. So I didn't know what was going on, where that song came from. I was so
Yeah,
confused.
because Bino was there when they was in the studio. Y'all remember?
Please.
Well,
That's
even
Exactly.
when
when
she.
Krishan was in
That's when.
Miami,
That's when Krishan was dealing with Bino. Bino was there with Chaotic and Tifa, and then when Tifa was carrying
Exactly.
that pig around. And what happened to that pig anyway?
I,
The pig. You said the pig?
Yeah, she done
Is that
sacrificed that
her
pig
house?
with her evil tail.
Is that her house?
She
You
done
know that
sacrificed.
ass pig.
She must
no,
really
Uh-huh.
love
because Krishan
animals.
was in Miami.
I
The
don't
guy that was
understand.
driving played the song, and Krishan had never heard it before.
What is the song?
The version with Bino on it.
Proud of you. You talking about proud of you?
Yes,
No,
that's
we
what I'm
talking
talking
about that
about.
other. We
Yeah.
talk about
He said,
if
I
you
have
need.
never heard this version.
No, we're talking about if you need. We talking about help. Chaotic is the one who wrote help.
Oh, okay, okay. Gotcha, gotcha.
yeah, because Sean
Yeah.
didn't hear the version that they was playing because there's always different versions and you can do whatever if you have the master do whatever to the song, but she's still on it. She's just saying that she never heard the
But
version.
see, Bino had was holding her laptop and stuff, so you don't know what Bino done gave put out there.
Well, that's if he could get into the laptop.
I'm
Right.
sure he could.
So,
If he was on the song, he probably had just as much access to it as she did.
yeah,
Just
that's what I think. I think he
something
was
before
he was
him.
there and he had, like you said, he had access to it.
I think that's why he was being so petty and not giving her stuff back.
Okay, so this is the thing. Me and you could be together. Don't think you know the password or anything to enter my laptop.
Right. Because my
No, I don't
laptop
think
is
he
locked.
could get into the laptop. I think that's why he finally just gave it back to her.
I think he finally gave it back to her because
My laptop.
he was trying to
But
get back in her good graces after she won that damn fight.
but you know what, you guys know that you can wipe those laptops remotely if you have your Find Your Mac on.
That was before the fight. 'Cause the fight was in April. That was March for her birthday.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, but you can wipe it where if they open it, it won't be nothing on it. That's
Okay.
what you can do that from Find Your
I
Mac.
I believe Bino truly do got real feelings for Krishan. I
Yeah,
do.
I think he got a crush on
He
her, but too
do.
bad you messed up.
He
Bye,
do. And
Bino.
that's why he did what he did to go away.
And when he saw that she cut him off the way she did, because her cutoff game is strong. Okay, her cutoff
And
game is
plus,
strong.
and plus, when you meet a genuinely a genuinely humble person like Rashawn, and you know this, and then you do something to betray them, like you really feel, I feel like you really feel bad about it. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know
Because
that one
like,
ex that did look. That one ex that did me dirty. I told that bitch, you gonna think about me on your deathbed,
yeah,
304. When
But
you
here,
dying, taking your last breath, and your life flashing past you, you gonna be like, man, I shouldn't have played with her. I
right.
here's
Because
shouldn't have
I
played with her.
here's the thing that I think what happened with Bino. Krishan linked up with Bino, whoever linked them together for the PR, stunt that was going on. Chrisean was paid to be with Bino for a PR. Chrisean openly came out and said when they was in the mall, she told the white lady, her words, that she wanted more money. And the lady told her that she can't give her no more than what she already gave her. Chrisean said at that moment,
It's
she
a wrap.
said, then it's a wrap. It's over. And she left, and that was the end of her and Bino. I feel like Bino was really got to see who Chrisean was outside of who the people made this image of her. He got
Mhm.
to meet the real Chrisean and he got to like her. He also said that in the interview. He said that while they was together, he really genuinely began to like her. Now, could him and Chrisean possibly became friends and maybe something could have happened in the future? Sure, it could have. But the PR stunt was to help build him up, right? That's why it was a PR. It was to help build his name. Once Chrisean ended, he went to what everybody else do. He seen that people was getting big off of degrading her, bashing her.
That's a
So he
shame.
decided to do the same thing.
Ooh,
But at
that's
the end of
wrong.
the day, I think after he did it, he got backlash from it because he didn't realize how powerful her supporters was because he see all the hate. See, a lot of people don't realize the supporters is just as strong as the haters. However, he realized that she had strong supporters when they started coming for that ass. And I think because he really genuinely really liked her, but his ego and his feelings was hurt, after a while, he started to regret what he did. And maybe he was apologetic. I don't know what was the conversation with them two by themselves, but y'all know me. I'm big on as loud as your disrespect is, as loud as your apologies should be. That's why I didn't care about what he did for her birthday because I still didn't hear his loud ass get up there and say, I apologize. But, it is what it is. But I do believe that. Well, I ain't gonna believe he said it out his own mouth that he did. He really did fall for her.
I thought he did an interview apologizing or something, like it's on some podcast or something. I don't remember exactly what he said. Maybe I'm wrong.
I thought
He did the podcast, and that's where he told all the bullshit at. Where he said
No,
that
no,
she
no.
dropped the baby on the floor and
No, this
left
was
the baby.
later.
On the
This was
floor. Not
later.
drop
This
the
was
big.
after the birthday, after all of that. I thought he was on some podcast where he was like
yeah, I think I saw
apologizing,
that too.
but I don't
I don't
remember
know.
exactly what he said, so I could be wrong.
After the birthday, he was on the podcast. He wasn't disrespectful.
Yeah, I didn't see the podcast after. I'm talking about what he did before that.
Yeah, after the birthday, he was not disrespectful.
Mm.
It was a while even before that he wasn't disrespectful because he came out and he admitted it. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, yeah, she's a cool person. She's a genuine person, exactly, and that's what people look like. You don't meet people like that every day, especially not
Right.
in that industry.
I may be naive because I really never been that type of person, but I just cannot believe that um people actually can betray someone that they know is genuinely a nice person. Like I just I don't understand. I don't understand that.
Because you're not evil.
I also think it's these hate pages and it's the motion that they're getting from doing this to her. It's a whole algorithm built upon hating on Krishan,
His
That's
making her
mother,
evil.
didn't you
That's
see his mother
evil.
was outed for being in people's inboxes, creating the hate pages, asking
yes.
them to get the people to hate on her and all of that stuff?
Mm-hmm.
I've been saying this for a long time that they was the ones creating this.
Yep.
And I
It's
also think that, and this is just my observation. I'm not a doctor, But even with my observation, I feel like people are weaponizing the health of her child, and they know full well that his health has nothing to do with her. They already know that, but they're still getting up there saying what they're saying. And I
That's
really think
evil.
cease and desist need to be given out. And this is
Yeah,
why
that's so
sometimes I get
evil.
mad at Chrisean, because Chrisean, you need to get an attorney and shut these people down.
I mean,
And you know
at this
what?
point, I'm over that part. Like,
Yeah.
I don't talk about that
Yeah.
no more. Like,
Yeah.
that's just like over and done. Krishan is her son's mother, and Krishan is gonna do whatever she feel is right to do for her son. And we could want a whole bunch of shit to happen when it comes to all these people, and it doesn't matter what we want. She gotta want it. So I'm not even gonna speak on that.
Hate people that are hateful enough to betray a humble person just to hop on a hate train, to me, that they're weak people. Like, that's weak to me. That's a very weak person to me, to follow a hate train, you know what I'm saying, like, so quickly, that you will betray a nice person just because you want to follow a hate train. Like, that's a very weak person to me.
Mhm.
There was a lot of
I
weak
agree.
fools out
I
here.
agree.
And
Hey,
Thelma, the
look how
people
you
don't believe.
always
Wait, hold on, y'all, 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Thelma, the people don't believe him. They don't believe him. They watch this stuff just like you, me, and everybody else. Those are haters in the comments that want to say they just saw Krishan run across the street from the red light. He'll turn around and say, "Oh, when she was running across the street, she fell and bust her ass." But meanwhile, we all saw her run across the street and get on the other side of the sidewalk. They want to believe this stuff. They want to make up this stuff. They don't believe him. They know it's a lie, but they're just a form of haters that just group together.
Yes, it's mob mentality. It's mob mentality, and it spreads like a disease. It's so disgusting.
and some of them started turning on him.
I don't even
I would
watch.
hope so. I would hope that there is an ounce of common sense in those people, because I be on his thing sometimes, but I always get kicked out because I be going in. But I would hope it's an ounce of decency in his chat, because an ounce of common sense, because some the things he be saying is just so far, it's just like beyond, like, I just can't even explain it. It's just beyond the
I don't even
imagination.
watch him like in the beginning, right? When because I don't follow that man, but he would come across my news feed. So when he would come across my feed on YouTube, because of what his title would read,
Mhm.
I would click on it just to hear the BS that he was saying for like 10 minutes. That way we could talk about it. But then I said, you know what? Absolutely not. I don't even listen no more. I don't give him the click, because when you click, you're giving him the click, you're giving him the view, you're putting
I
money in
know.
his pocket. So no, I'm not going over there to talk. I told you I don't comment in none of them people chat at all.
And
And
see,
him, I definitely don't watch at all. Once he start putting up there that the baby is is about to be gone, like his life is. That's it. I don't care what he's saying in his live. I'm not clicking on it.
and that's
Ooh, we Lord, it just
You have
brings
to
up. Ooh,
understand
Yeah, I
what
I
I keep
could
saying
not
about the
interested on
supporters is
him.
when you go to Blueface, when you go to Jaden, when you go to Carlissa, when you go to him, when you go to anybody that's negative against her, and you in there to comment and call yourself arguing, all you doing is putting money in their pocket. You giving them the view, you giving them money to talk in that thing, because you gotta subscribe to Jaden, you gotta subscribe to Blue. You putting money in their pocket, and it's like, why would y'all do that?
and that's
But
the
Ange, you know that's 90% of blue
chill out.
subs, right? Is people going off on him. The majority of the people that are subbing him are people that are getting triggered by something that he does, and they
It
want to
does
tell him
still don't
off.
make sense. I
And
don't
I
care
wish
what
that
the hell
I
he
wish they
say.
would
I'm not
stop.
paying to talk to him. You putting money in his pocket just to go argue with him. Go say what you gotta say on Twitter. It's free. He has a Twitter page. Go drag him on Twitter. Tag him. Comment under there. Why would you pay just to go talk under his thing? You are giving him money that he's not giving to his baby, to none of his kids.
So I was asking about Sean Davy. Wait, I don't before sometimes I would see in my thing, but I don't even see him no more. Is he still
Yes, he is very much so ill.
You said, wait, said what you asked?
how you scroll through YouTube and stuff and Instagram or whatever and you see stuff like just other people's stuff when you scrolling through? I don't even see him anymore. Is he even
Thank goodness you don't. Thank goodness you don't. Your algorithm don't have him. I don't even know why it pops up in my algorithm because I don't. Yeah, I don't even know why it pops up in my algorithm, but when I see it, I already know they're gonna block me. But I go on there and I just try to quote, give them a Bible scripture. You know what I'm saying? But of course, they don't want to hear that, so I just do the Bible scripture and get blocked and go about my day.
He came across my feed the other day for the first time in a long time.
Yeah, he was in mine too, and I went to the not. You have to go to those little dots and then select not interested, and then it won't ever again, and it will also push him down in the algorithm. That's a lot of people.
I know at one point him and Tonight was going back and forth over who's that biggest hater first. Who was hating
Oh
her
my
first?
goodness, Lord.
Most. Like I'm like, oh my goodness, like really now we beefing, like people beefing over who was the first hater and who started it and who do it the best. Like wow.
Wow.
This is my
I have a
opinion.
question. I have a question though. So, Miss Ange, when you was talking about so for instance, when Z Banger when he streams Blue and Jaden and all them, do you have to be subscribed to them to stream their live streams on YouTube?
no, you just have to subscribe to comment.
No,
You just have to do what? I'm sorry.
Subscribe to comment.
Oh, to
yeah,
comment. Okay.
yeah, you can watch them without commenting. All you gotta do is follow. You press follow.
Oh,
You
you
don't even
gotta
gotta
follow. Okay, got
follow.
it, got
You
it.
don't even gotta follow. All you gotta do is type their name in, and if they live, it's
Exactly.
there.
Exactly.
You don't
Oh,
gotta
okay,
follow.
okay,
You don't
okay.
gotta comment. But if you comment with Jaden and Blue, they got their live set to where the only way you can comment is to pay money. You
Got
gotta
it. Okay,
subscribe.
okay.
That's why Blue be like, I don't block y'all. I let y'all say whatever y'all want because you putting money in his pocket.
So
No,
anybody
that's
in
why
his
he
chat
started.
that's commenting, they have subscribed to him?
Yeah, they
Yes,
gotta subscribe.
that's
Oh,
why
okay,
he
okay.
started getting
Your
all those
subscription is
subs.
for a month. Your subscription lasts for a month. So you subscribe and then you can talk shit for a month and you're gonna resubscribe next month. Yeah, but that's why he said he don't care. He let y'all say whatever y'all want to say because y'all putting the money in his pocket.
Right,
I
okay.
had to
That is
pay to talk
why
shit.
he started getting all those subs when he started saying he was so in love with Nevaeh because everybody hates Nevaeh. So all of these people are subbing him to complain about her or him being with her. That's why his subs got that big old spike.
Yeah, and that's why I don't understand it. Like at the end of the day, you don't like what he's doing. Stop watching. Like that's how you end him. You don't
I
sub
agree.
to him. You don't watch at all. Because you
And
putting a view in his chat. So even putting a view is giving him money. Because a certain amount of views on Twitch you start getting paid for.
And you know what?
But you
He's
don't
Mm.
doing
even
the
gotta
same
sub.
thing with the kids. Whenever he denies the kids, don't talk to them or whatever, people start subbing. Why you not talking to your kids? You a deadbeat. So now he's making all of this money just by hanging up the phone on his daughter.
You,
So I really wish
you
that
see that
people would
evil look in his face when he did it?
disengage.
He knew what he was doing.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
everything that Blue does is to get that bag and
But
talking to
listen
the
to what he
trans,
did
hanging up
when he hung
on Truth
up. He
page,
said, look,
everything.
listen to what he did when he hung up. He said W clip.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's
No,
telling
who
y'all,
says it?
he's telling you he's doing it for the clip. Everybody
No,
else
Blue
that
has
streams, They do their crazy shit, blah, 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 and let the clippers clip. He's telling you, W clip, I just did this so y'all can clip it.
That's a form of selling your
No,
soul.
he has literally looked in the camera and says, I can do whatever I want to on here and say, and y'all still gonna sit here and subscribe. He literally looked in the camera and said that. He knows exactly what he's doing. Blue's whole hustle is that he triggers people. And when people get triggered, they engage.
But
That
that's
sounds
why I
like the
said,
devil.
That's insanity.
No,
That's
that sounds like somebody that needs to be ignored and canceled.
no,
And
but
No,
that's
people
why
not
no,
I
I'm talking
catching
about
it.
said,
that sounds like how the devil operates. Literally, that sounds like how the devil operates. The devil is literally smart to know that people love to hate. And
That's why
that
I say he's a warlock and he's with everything, all that witchcraft and stuff that the Bay is doing. He's absolutely with it. He's all for it.
he's a
That's why
he
he's
acts
with
up.
it.
He
And
acts
guess what?
up.
She's using that superior. Superior is a part of it too. Nevaeh has been grooming her baby from birth. And Superior is a part of it too. She used Superior in her work,
He
and he's
I
all
think
down for
that
it.
I think that he's so money driven that he is literally selling out his self, his family, his children, and that is demonic.
That's how him and Nevaeh. That's how they connected. While he was in jail, she was telling him about everything that she does and how she could bring him prosperity and beauty and da 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 da. We watching it in 4K. We are watching it in 4K.
Yeah,
here,
I think that
here's
people
the
think
thing, right?
witchcraft is more complicated
Because
than it
what
actually
isn't it
is.
about
It's not.
Nevaeh? What is it about Nevaeh that he's all of a sudden so smitten on her?
That's
He
Yeah,
was
He
just
he told the chat yesterday that I'm about to start cheating again because this ain't
but
working. These
But
girls
check
ain't
this out, y'all. Look at it. He was at Catalina Island with Chrisean and baby Chrisean. He was all at the graduation when the veil was out of town. He was all at the graduation. Doing family things with Jaden and them. There was no beef. Then all of a sudden, uh uh. Nevaeh come back and all hell break loose. Now he back on there calling them B's and 304s and disrespecting them, but showing her the utmost respect. And she just sitting there like eating it up, eating it up.
saying.
so,
But this is the
listen,
thing. Can I?
right? So hold on. Wait, y'all can hear me? Y'all can hear me?
Oh, okay. I can hear you.
Can you hear me? Y'all can hear me?
Hmm.
Okay. Um, what I was gonna say, how you get to Blue? Stop watching him. That's it. You got the clippers that clip. Watch the clips. Don't
Yeah, that's
watch.
all I watch. The
Don't
clip.
watch him. That's how you end Blueface, right? You don't subscribe. You don't pay to go talk shit in his chat because when you talk shit in his chat, all that's in his mama's chat and anybody else chat. All you doing is leading them to disrespect Krishan and disrespect her baby. So you don't need to go play Captain Save a Hole to nobody because she could save herself. Don't watch it. That's how his money declines. That's how those clips that he do, nobody's gonna care because they not watching. The boringness that him and Nevaeh got going on, if you stop watching, it all dies down. But you know what? It's hard because and I said this the other day, Krishan supporters is worse than the haters because Krishan supporters run straight over there to him. You
Now I
run
don't watch him. I watch on Z Bangers. I don't.
commenting. Like you don't gotta comment.
I watch
You
on
don't
Z Bangers. When Z Banger live streams, I watch Z Banger. I don't watch. I don't.
exactly, and that's where you watch it at. Benga is
Right,
going to play it because he is a content creator.
right, right.
Benga is playing it. Watch it.
And
Watch
I
it.
like.
Blue,
And
Blue
I
don't
also.
care that Blue knows that Benga is playing his live. So y'all watch it from Benga's stream. Don't go give him. Y'all want to talk shit. Comment in Benga's chat. And say what
I'm
y'all saying and
usually
y'all
in there.
commenting amongst each other and agreeing and having a conversation in Benga's chat. Why are you going over there to Blue's thing?
Yeah,
Again, you giving him money. You helping him feed his ego. This is why he said the other day he runs the internet. He don't need to collab with nobody because all y'all keep going over there.
Yo,
Out of there. And they
and
set up boycotts. All boycott Carlissa, boycott this. Y'all ain't
And
gonna
ain't
never
nobody
boycott.
boycotting
Y'all
him.
can't help yourself. Y'all stay over there. Now the content creators, I understand the content creators that are over there, they recording because it's their content and we talk about it, right? But the people who don't have Instagram content, YouTube, TikTok, and all of that has these panels. Why y'all over there? Wait until one of your favorite content creators, or now if you watch all the content creators and you go in everybody's chat, talk about it in there. Why are you doing it on his stuff?
And I also like to be in Z Bangers because I like to chat. You know what I'm saying? I like to chat with, I like to be in the chat. You know what I'm saying? So,
yo, delightfully. Don't you see how I be funny with the people in there? They be in comment and they be talking. Well, I be like, y'all know Buddha can't read your comment, and they be
yeah,
like, no,
yeah,
they can't. I be like, no.
yeah.
No, that's what I say. If you his
It's
fan,
no thing,
why
yo.
you liking his comments? But see, they don't want to pay him that money. His own fans don't want to pay the money. Who's paying the money is the people that are triggered. He did a poll of his chat the other day. It was majority black women because they are triggered by the stuff that he does, and then they sub to talk to him. Stop it. I'm
It's
with Angie 100%. People got to stop. That's his whole hustle. That's why Nevaeh is there because he knows that Nevaeh is triggering to a lot of women. So that is why he keeps her around. That is
yeah,
why
because
he's
he
kissing all on her and says he loves her to
So
trigger you.
even with this right here, right? So Sabrina said Carlissa has blocked Nevaeh. I guess. Well, she said Hovea. I guess she said Rilla doesn't need a blood test, but Hovea needs a DNA test. So let me tell you something. You see how Blue always disrespects Carlissa and block her and blah blah blah. Now that Rilla has come out and said that she's definitely naming her baby after Carlissa, it's over for Nevaeh. It's
Yep.
over for Blue. Because let me say this. Now Carlissa really believes that Rilla baby is really Blueface baby, and I
Yep.
believe that too. And now, as soon as the disrespect start happening towards Carlissa is going to blow it up. That she do not believe that that is the baby. If they do a DNA test, y'all know she can't hold water, and it really turns out that that is not his baby, and he's acting like it is. She's gonna blow it up. She's gonna defend this new baby.
Yep. Because you want to know why too? Because that's the baby she dreamed about.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the baby
Yeah.
is being named after her. And the
That's
baby is
her,
being
yeah, and that's
let's
the
not
first
forget she dreamed Chrisean was having a baby boy as well. But it's the fact that now this little girl is gonna have her name.
yeah.
That's why she can't just flat out say she can't. She never flat out just agrees with Blueface and say that baby Krishan is not hers because she know he is.
Mm-mm.
Us
No,
mamas
she
know.
knows that's her grandson. She told
Yeah,
Nevaeh
us
that. She
mamas
said
know.
people have been saying stuff about my other grandson too. She
Because
she she know that's her
if
grandson.
Carlissa is half of the if Carlissa is half of the mother that she thinks she is, she know that voice thing. What I don't like about her is that she entertains him. Because guess what? At the end of the day, we are women before we are anything,
Yeah.
right? We are women before we are anything. And to sit up there and watch your son publicly deny one of his kids that needs him. That baby needs him.
Not really. But you know,
Every child needs both of their
not
parents.
that
No, it
not
depends on
that,
who the
but
parent is. All parents ain't good.
yeah.
Blue ain't gonna do nothing but mess up that
No,
kid in the head. I'm sorry, I've seen enough
Yeah,
of
that's
Blue.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm speaking as if he's a right man, like if he was a righteous man. At
Oh,
the,
okay. Yeah,
at the
yeah.
end of the day, at the end of the day, set aside all the bull BS. Okay,
Yeah, because he
that
could
baby,
change his life.
right? That baby deserves to know deserves to know his daddy and have a relationship with him. Like I said, Chrisean was not just no jump off. Chrisean and Blueface laid up in their house in their bed and made that baby.
Well,
Okay,
he just said that Chrisean was his last girlfriend. He don't know. I
that
think
baby
he
don't get
bringing
the
up Jaden. He actually admit that Chrisean was his girlfriend.
yeah, and so that baby don't deserve to get treated like he the outcast. No, no, his mama and daddy was together.
He can't control the mother. That is why the baby is being treated like this.
Exactly.
This is the only thing he feels he can do to hurt her because she don't care about being with him. So now it's okay. Now I'm gonna drag the kid and do all this weird stuff with the kid, and one day I'm with him, and the next day I'm not with him because that's the only thing he has left.
But did
But
she not tell us this when he was in jail?
yep,
He know that the only way he can hurt me is through my son.
yep.
Hmm.
But here's the thing though, right? Krishan is not special when it comes to him abandoning the kids. Cause Jaden kids is the same way. So what do you think is gonna happen to Nevaeh? Nevaeh kid gonna get abandoned just the same. This is the deadbeat in him. He uses the woman. He only around the kid if he could be around the woman. If he can't get what he want out the woman, it's F them kids. And it's all them kids.
Yo, and so the chat, right? Somebody put it. I seen a clip on call it. So she was popping her shit, and she was like, "Oh, y'all gonna want to see the baby when the baby born, when the baby come out." Yo, they was in the chat saying, "Fuck your kid." Yo,
See?
Blueface was.
See?
Nobody believes that's his baby.
They sure did, and he
Yo,
laughed. He died laughing.
No, nobody believes that's his baby. I don't know what's going on with him and Nevaeh, but I do know that something fake is going on. Whether or not if they're both
Nevaeh,
pulling a
listen,
scene,
Nevaeh
I
is
don't
a
know.
full-fledged witch. Callie, she's a
Girl,
full-fledged witch, and I think y'all, I think I've been listening. I've been doing my little research on what she practices and what the internet streets are saying about her. And she got some. She got. Y'all want to know where her money going to? All that money that she got, it's she got somebody over her that's teaching her, and she pays them to do her work for her, and that's why she going back to Indiana like she is. And that's why whenever she leaves and she come back, you see him acting all dazed out and messed up. And she's also doing something to that food. Notice that she
I was
only
gonna
cooking.
say she's around his food,
Yeah,
so she could be
I
doing a
don't.
lot of stuff to him.
notice that she's doing
Yeah.
only soups and pastas, spaghetti like stuff that she cooks. She like who? What? It's the middle of summer. Why is you up in the middle of the night cooking chicken noodle soup? Why
well,
are you up?
I would be. I don't. I would be careful making allegations like that, just because it's just because of the fact that the devil is listening, and the demonic activity is for real, for real. I'm and
Yeah,
about
it's
him
for
being a
real.
warlock.
Did you
Like
see
you
her?
have to like
Did you see
you
her?
Y'all,
can't you
She
have
admitted
to
to it.
who admitted to it.
Nevaeh and Whack Wife they was all on stream, and she said, yes, I am a witch.
But
Yes,
she
I
Oh,
do
also
she
white
did.
said,
magic,
she also said,
y'all,
I just did it for content.
no,
girl.
you know
y'all,
what she is?
can
No,
I
no,
just
no.
say something?
Can I tell you why she
Have
admitted?
y'all paid attention to her tattoos on her neck? Come on,
Yeah,
man.
I think
Listen,
so. With
I
that,
can't
a lot
talk
of
about none of
people,
that stuff because I don't know about none of that stuff. So I don't
a
be
lot of
talking.
people, a
Y'all
lot
better
of people
educate
play
yourself
with.
on how to identify. Like I said, I get where you going delightfully, but you have to know. You have to know how to have discernment to be able to see these people who are witches and warlocks. They all
Oh no, no,
over.
I understand. I understand demonic activity. What I'm saying is that to be a warlock, you have to agree to be a warlock. You don't. You're not just a warlock because
And like
you're
I said,
dabbling
no,
in.
Blue is a warlock in training. He's a warlock in training.
So you feel
She,
like
yes, I feel like that.
Can I tell you something? You want to know why she admitted it? And it wasn't just for, she's going to say it was for the clip, but you want to know why she admitted? Because R&B deals with that.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
Y'all, okay, I'm gonna say something about this quote unquote witchcraft stuff. The movies and TV present witchcraft to be a little bit more of a otherworldly,
I ain't talk
intentional
about the movies,
thing
Callie. I know
Wait,
what the
than
words
can
say
we
no.
about
But
change the
I
witchcraft.
subject of
understand what you're saying. Wait a
witchcrafts?
minute, hold on.
Can
Let me
we
finish. Let me finish.
wait. Cause I don't know how this triggers my channel, so that the I want to move on from the witchcraft stuff.
Okay. Because the only thing I was gonna say is that it's not all this complex stuff. People cast spells every day and don't even know it. And Blue is definitely cast spells with these false narratives. That is what spell casting is. You
All
don't
right,
have
we
to do
gonna move.
all this ceremonial stuff. That's all this to trick your mind so you can manifest.
I agree
But
with
some
Right,
that.
people can
I
do
agree
it
with that.
without the
we gonna
ceremony.
move on from that subject, from that type of stuff. Cause I don't know what. Next thing you know, they be
Yeah,
talking about
that's why I
this.
stopped using that word. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm just saying all of this is manifested with your mind. That's all I'm saying. All of this other complex stuff, you ain't gotta do none of that. That's all I'm saying.
Anyway, did y'all hear how I brought this up yesterday when Nevaeh and R&B both was talking about them, both of them pissing on them and shit. Now,
I think
I
that's
don't
so
watch
disgusting.
Clubhouse. I don't watch Clubhouse, but I mean, not watched. I don't listen to Clubhouse.
Girl,
And
I forgot it existed.
I heard before Whack 100 got with R&B. Him and R&B, he used to disrespect the hell out of R&B. I heard she had her own room and he would go in her room, she would come over there, and they used to be nasty between them. Like they said he used to disrespect the mess out of her, call her all type of bitches, hoes, this, that. Then next thing you know, he with her. Then he paid for her to get a BBL. Like the other night when he tried to say, "Oh, this is her butt. It's all natural." Nope. It all came out the moment when they got together and they started dealing with each other. The next year, he paid for her to get a BBL. Cause I told you, I be listening to the Californian, I be listening to the YouTube streets over there too. So yeah,
because she was kind of
Well,
hit.
Whack
He paid for
100
a lot.
is
huh?
Was kind of hit. He paid for a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Did he
well,
pay for
Whack
them braces
100 is
too?
I'm sorry, chocolate.
I said, did he pay for them braces too? He paid for a lot. She was kind of hit.
Yeah, I don't know what
Now, what I
post.
was gonna
I don't know
say,
what post.
Whack 100 is a
Post about
grimy
what?
individual. So any woman that will mess with him, I'm looking at her funny anyway, because what the hell you want with Whack 100? Like to me, he is like a bottom of the barrel, a bottom feeder type person. I do not like that man. I actually think he might even be worse than Carlissa. I don't like that man at all. He's just to me.
I can agree.
He one of them weirdos that went to prison too long and came back weird and
Well, I
stuff.
don't think he went long enough.
Yeah, he needs to still be in there for real. But yeah, he one of these people that went to prison and came back weird. He weird as I don't know what. And I really sometimes I do wonder if there is some type of a threat going on because I don't know
Face just
who.
needs to go find one of them people that reverse shit and go get whatever's on him reverse. Not that I really care anything is on them, to be honest with you. But
You know what? I'm gonna say this, and I'm not gonna go into the weeds of that. Typically, it's more straightforward than people think. A lot of times, it's people putting stuff in your food. When people say they got this on them and got that on them, usually their food is being tampered with in some way.
It's their food. It's the Chriseans. It's all type
Hey,
of different things.
listen, I was watching some other YouTubes talking about Nevaeh, right? And they said, notice how Blueface eats Jaden food, and then notice how when he eats Nevaeh food. When he start eating Nevaeh food, he eat Nevaeh food like a pig eating slop. And then he start asking, "Where's Superior? Tell Superior come here. Where he at? Come here. Come here, Superior." And what's she doing over there cooking, smirking while he eating? Oh, Superior minding his business. What you want with Superior? She
Uh,
using she
yeah,
using that baby.
Blue was not raised right. And I'm gonna tell you, something that I noticed about him, he doesn't limit access to him to people. Like to me, Nevaeh has done enough to be cut off.
Yeah.
I would not have a person like her around me. And if there was a baby, we would just have to be adults and set up a visitation. But she could not come in my home. Nevaeh has done just that much. Nevaeh, the stuff that Nevaeh has done, this is how I know Blue ain't never gonna be no real celebrity. No celebrity would have a person like that around them.
And did y'all see the nonsense that Wack asked him? I want to
He
ask you a
ain't no
question.
better. He ain't
No,
no better than
okay,
Nevada.
Wait,
okay. Can
hold
I
on.
get it
Y'all
out?
cutting each other off. Wait, Chocolate was saying something.
He
Sorry, Miss Chocolate.
he asked Nevaeh, if this turns out not to be his baby, do you think he'll have a baby in the house? So Nevaeh was like, I wouldn't want my baby to be in the house if that was the case. So he said, that's not what I asked you. Do you think that the baby be in the house? So she's gonna be like, she said, yeah. He was like, okay, so you know Blueface. I was like, what? Oh, the narrative. Here go the narrative again. Yeah. The fuck out of here.
You know what it almost seems like? It kind of seems like, and I'm just going by what Nevaeh said, she could be lying. It kind of seems like she got pregnant by that dude, but she has convinced herself because she wants so bad for it to be Blue's baby that somehow, some way, this is Blue's baby. And Blue is just kind of like setting her up and playing with her because he's evil like that.
That could be true. I'm putting nothing past him.
And I think the reason why he not really talking to Rella like that, because Rella don't want to be involved in this circus stuff. And that's all he care about. They might be talking behind the scenes, who knows? But I don't think she's not with all this. So, and that's what he's worried about. Because the one time we saw him talk to her, he was trying to like, oh, I can help you, and you should start talking differently, and you should be this attractive black woman that people look up to. Like he was trying to give her a character. She's not interested in all this crazy circus stuff. So I think that's why he's being the way that he's being, because he don't care about nothing but that. This is how he eats. Blue ain't making no money off that music. This is his money. This is his career, being messy and triggering people online.
Callie,
Look,
Callie, in that skit that he did with them girls for his tour release, and Rayla was one of the girls in that skit. He made sure not to show Rayla face.
She probably asked him to do that. I
Right,
don't
Okay.
think she wants
right.
to be involved with this.
so
Uh,
look, right? Future says she wants it to be a celebrity baby. That's all she wants, to be famous. She is using him. Pay attention to the words that keep coming out of her mouth. I'm the one in the house.
mm-hmm.
I'm in the house. I keep telling y'all, Blueface was a come up to her. You never hear her talking about she really loves him and blah blah blah. It's always I'm the one in the house. I'm
Mm-hmm.
in the house. It's about her trailer park ass looking for a come up, and his dumb ass got caught. And I don't feel sorry for him
I
because the
don't
way
need him.
that he dogged Chrisean, the way that and I don't feel sorry for Jada neither, but I'm going to add her in there too because she has kids with him. So the way that he's dogged them two women, the kids are his mother, his kids, the way he dogged them, I feel no bit of sympathy for nothing that he's gonna go through when it comes to that chick. I don't feel nothing. His mama upheld it. His mama helped drag Krishan, drag her baby. At one point in time, she was dragging Jaden too, calling her stupid Mexican 304s and all type of ish too. So she's going. I told y'all this in the very beginning when he started messing with her. She is going to be his calmer. Okay? It's going to be her. She's going to be the one to take him down. He ain't never have nobody where you got nobody likes Jaden and Chrisean. They don't get along. And both of their supporters has come together just to not like Nevaeh. His supporters don't like Nevaeh. That alone tells you something is wrong. Something is wrong with all the supporters being together to agree on not liking one individual. She's going to be his downfall. And if it start by everybody stop tuning in, he will see it. But as long as you keep clicking on his live and commenting it, he ain't gonna never feel it. Because he gonna feel y'all love him and y'all there for him and y'all keep paying him every 5 minutes just to make a comment.
Yeah, I just don't see these people tuning out. I think that so many people have gotten sucked into this and they're not seeing the hustle. And I keep saying this because I feel that's what it is. It's a hustle. He does things to trigger people so that they will engage. And that is how he remains relevant. It's not his music. Because I agree with Danza. He is a failed rapper. He's not even a one hit wonder. He's a failed rapper. But he knows how to trigger people online and get engagement, which will then keep him in the algorithms.
So yesterday, and I had the comment pinned up there a little while ago, but I where I heard that they were saying that Blue had a conversation with Lemmy to do another Crazy in Love. Do anybody on the panel for 100% fact know that I'm asking a question because I don't know? Do y'all know for 100% fact that Chrisean name is labeled as one of the producers?
Executive producers, yes. I said it yesterday. If they name that show Crazy in Love, Chrisean better get her lawyers involved. She's gonna make money off the show. She's gonna get a back end off the show if they name it Crazy in Love because she came up with that. Her and Blue were executive producers on there.
But what is there to have a show when he's streaming everything already? Like
So he'll
to
stop
me,
streaming.
but we've already seen it. Like that's another thing I think he doesn't understand. He keeps trying to recreate the motion he had with Chrisean. We've already seen it. That motion will never be able to be recreated because people have already seen it.
Well, like I said yesterday, and I'll
Well,
say this
he's somebody
again
who think he
today.
could do it again.
Hold on. Like I said yesterday, and I'll say this again today. If Blue makes any show with Nevaeh on Zeus, I will not click in at
Me
all.
either.
Oh
Watch.
no,
No.
I'm
absolutely
not
not.
watching it. I am not letting their numbers blow up for them. Absolutely not. Hell, I might even unsubscribe.
I find her repulsive.
Hmm.
To me, she's worse than Mama June. I'm gonna tell you why. Because Nevaeh is a truly nasty person. It's not. I mean, I know beauty is subjective. It's not just her looks. Her personality is nasty. And then he sits up here and talks about how this girl listens to him when we see her cussing him out. We see him talking to him crazy. I would never, and I have never in my 46 years talked to another grown person the way she talks to that man.
Well, listen to how he talked to her though.
He's meeting her energy. Did you see him talk to Ashley like that? Did you see him talk to Stunner like that?
No.
Because they
He
didn't, they
talked to
wasn't on that
everybody else
energy.
like that. He called
He
everybody
talked
else
to Chrisean
dumb
like
bitches
that.
and dumb
Right.
hoes. talk to everybody else like that.
And I'm from the Midwest, and let me tell you something about us Midwest girls. When a man get disrespectful, we'll get right back on their level and get disrespectful with
I
them.
think with Nevaeh, I think it's the opposite. I think she comes with that energy, so he brings it back to her. Nevaeh talks to her kid like
I don't
that.
think that. I
It's
don't agree with
not just
that.
No,
him. That's the way
no,
she communicates.
no.
It's not him
Kelly, you just
specifically.
really don't like that girl. Like you be going
Yeah,
in on
No,
what
her.
I
is
think
you
she's
talking
ratchet and
about?
No,
vulgar.
you
I
be
think
really
she's
Kelly,
going in
ratchet
on
and
her
okay.
though.
vulgar. I do. I think she's a ratchet, vulgar mess.
I'm what do you think about Blue when he done call all of them
Oh,
stupid
we already know what he
hoes,
He
is.
was
Yeah,
just
baby
on
dirty
there
trash.
calling
mamas,
Chrisean
every
bees
last
and
one
hoes
of them?
yesterday.
We
Hold
already
Right?
on,
know
And
he's
hold
trash.
on. Let's just
you're
keep it
moving
That's my
real.
at the same
point.
time. Hold on,
My point that I'm
hold on.
trying to make.
Hold on. Everybody can't talk at the same time because we can't hear each other and the chat can't hear who's talking and who's saying what. Everybody's jumping over each other. So I'ma speak, then Delightful, then Chant, then Callie. Callie, you gonna go last because you talking bullshit right now.
What about me? What about me?
No,
It's
Nevaeh
our
talks to her
sister.
kid like
We
that
go,
as
hold
well.
on, Callie.
So I don't understand.
Callie,
It's
Callie,
not exclusive to
Callie,
him.
Callie. Can you hear me, Callie?
Can we can you hear
It's
me?
not your turn yet, Callie. So we gonna answer to your bullshit and then let you finish talking.
Can
How
you
is
put
it
the question in?
bullshit? The girl is ratchet and nasty.
Callie, it's not your turn. It's my turn, Callie. It's my
Okay,
turn.
Angie.
So
Angie.
now what I'm saying is you talking bullshit. That's number one. We gonna
Angie. Sorry to interrupt you, but you didn't give me a spot. When do I go?
you go wait, delightful chant you then Callie. Okay, Callie is just last because everybody's commenting on Callie's bullshit. So we gonna let her talk after everybody comment on her bullshit. Callie, now none of us up here like Nevaeh. None of
I
us. So
like Nevaeh.
hold on, delightful. Oh, you like her?
Sorry.
Oh,
I
sorry.
mean, no.
Okay.
Let me rephrase that. Let me rephrase that. I don't not like her, and I don't like her. I don't really, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't. If you get what I'm saying.
Okay. All right. So hold on. Let me finish then. All right. So I don't like her 100%. Okay. That's me. Maybe the rest of the ladies like her 50-50 too. I don't like her at all. Cause I know she's there for no good. Not that I give a damn that she's there for no good, because I want every woman that come in Blueface life to give him the hell that he has gave every other woman, not just Chrisean, every other woman that just the baby mamas. And I don't even like Jaden, but just the baby mamas. Cause I'm more for the kids. I'm more for the kids. So I want every woman to get at no good ass something, everything that he got coming to him deserve. However,
Mhm.
when it comes to Nevaeh, I will say, in my opinion, Nevaeh matches she's a nasty something too. But she gives the energy off that he give her. He was in a car with her, calling her stupid bitches and hoes and made her cry. She got a belly looking like she about to pop them all. And he ain't give a damn that he was calling her bitches and hoes and she was about to cry. She was on the floor in the closet when he went above her with his fist bowled up and told her that she lucky he don't hit pregnant women no more. If he wasn't on stream, he would have hit her. He would have hit her. So no, she gives the energy, and I think she gives the energy because she's live. If they was off stream and he was not on probation, he would have been done beat her ass. Okay, I'm finished. Delightful, your turn.
Yes. So, um, I don't. So I'm piggybacking. I'm just responding to what Miss Callie was saying. I don't understand what is the difference between Nevaeh and how Chrisean used to be. The same things that people are saying about Nevaeh is the same things that they said about Chrisean. So because of that, there has to be another person. There has to be another factor in the way that they were behaving, and that is Blue. You can't not say that Blue did not have no part in that. Like there has to be a cause and a cause and an effect. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't understand. Like, I think that they're responding to him, but with how they act and talk, in my opinion. So I don't understand. Like, when the stuff that you're saying about Nevaeh, Chrisean was no different. I love Chrisean, but Chrisean was no different. She had a mouth. She actually put hands on him. You know what I'm saying? She was mostly intoxicated when it was done, but still. That's all. That's all I wanted to say.
Chant.
Okay, so to delightfully. First of all, to Callie, I listen. I don't like Nevaeh at all. I actually can't stand her because she remind me of a lot of girls I used to go to school with, right? But she's from Indiana and I'm from Illinois. The
I'm from
way that
Illinois too. Sorry.
the way that she talk, that's how we talk. Us women up there, we kind of aggressive, and when a male bring that energy to us, we get that way back right with them. So I don't think I just, hey, oh, she talks so nasty to him. No, she was trying to be respectful to him in the beginning. She was talking to him softly and telling him like, you don't talk to me like that. We don't talk to each other like that. But he started handling her, so she started handling his ass back. Now, to delightfully, I feel like you saying what's the difference between her and Chrisean? She was up
Mm.
there popping her stuff about she was so much better than Chrisean. And only thing and the whole time while you've been in the picture, you've tried to do everything Chrisean did but better.
All
Okay.
right.
Unless
Can I
Hey, honey
respond?
spicy. So we're gonna go
I,
after Callie. All right. So welcome to the stage. You was finished, Chant.
Yeah, that's all I had to say.
Chocolate.
okay. So now, um, clear. I don't like Nevaeh either. The reason why I don't like her is because she could have entered the circus and dealt with Jonathan and be humble and not talk about people. But Sean never said a word about her. She's disrespectful. That's why I don't like her. As far as how she talked to Blueface, Blueface get what he get. You understand? And that's why him and Krishan was that way. When Krishan did what she was doing, was fighting him and busting him over the head with Henny bottles, he was disrespecting her. She made it clear. In any other relationship she was ever in, there was never any domestic violence. He introduced that to their relationship. So he brings that out. You want to know what the difference is? He is the common denominator.
That's what
Nominate
I said.
is the problem. So again, not everybody gonna be that way. You just got some people who that it's not in them. You understand? Cause Sean from East Coast, baby, it's in her. If she got a goatee. So, I mean, I act accordingly as well. I'm not gonna respect or submit no man who ain't a leader. If you a weak ass ninja, hey, cause I got a mouth. And if a man can't man, you're not gonna get that level of respect. And that's just what it is. I'm
Okay.
done.
Oh, you still you got more chocolate? Go ahead.
No, I'm done. I'm done.
You done? Okay, Callie.
Okay. Here's the thing with Nevaeh. We have not only seen her talk to Blue that way, we've seen her talk to her little child the same disgusting, vulgar, and aggressive way. We've seen her cuss her kid out multiple times. This is why I'm at the point now, I don't even feel bad when Blue cuss her out because she is just so nasty. I think Nevaeh is a nasty person. I think that's just her personality. And all this capping, Blue setting up here doing, oh, she listens and this, and that. We don't see none of that. We see her talking to you crazy and cussing you out. We don't see no submissive woman that's listening. I mean, you gotta damn near like have a whole argument with her just to get her to clean up behind herself. So all this bull crap, and I've seen, and I hate to go there. I've seen black men do this mess before. And I think that's why it's triggering, and you got all these black women subbing him. Because I've seen them get with these women. These women are ratchet. they're aggressive, they're violent, they're nasty, and they will turn right around and say, oh no, these women are so great and they're submissive, and black women are violent and nasty and vile. That's why we don't want y'all. So I have seen this little game that he's playing be played before. Blue aside, I think Nevaeh got a nasty personality. I'm sorry, I just do. I don't see nothing nice or articulate or appealing or any way, shape, or form about this girl. This girl is literally just there because she triggers people. And that's all I'm saying. Now, to me, I use Blue as an example, but we can go with how she talks to her kid. We don't even have to put Blue in it. And we can see her personality. And as far as this chick talking about she up in some house, you a maid. You a live-in maid. You cleaning up behind what, 4, 5 grown dudes? You nothing but a live-in maid, and live-in maids get paid more than you. So you're not in no house. Like, everything with this girl is delusion. She would be better off going to go work for a rich family and just be a live-in maid and a nanny than she would be doing what she's doing now. This girl is so delusional. And that's why I'm like, look, I understand why people are triggered, and I agree they need to stop watching and stop subbing. I just don't think they have the self-control to do that, because I don't think most people are clocking the hustle. But as far as Nevaeh goes, I'm not going to blame her behavior and her foulness on Blue, because I think that chick always been like that. I think she's one of these girls that try to act super, super ghetto so she can fit in with the black folk, because that's how she sees black people. And I've been around
Girl, she is
many
from
of Nevaeh.
Gary.
I've been around many chicks like Nevaeh, and they're always like that.
Okay, Pisces, welcome to the stage.
Hey guys, hey guys. Well, I agree with Chocolate and I agree with I think it was Callie just now. But what I have to say is Chrisean blew the whole blueprint to us a long time ago when she said Blue behind the scenes, he's trying to tell Nevaeh to do this and do that and do this and like go along with it. The only problem is one, the hoe keep talking, excuse me, she keep talking about Chrisean. And I hate that I get so sick and tired of everybody talking about Chrisean. And I am one of the people that did subscribe and did say something because I was triggered and I couldn't help myself. I just had to keep saying Chrisean Jesus Bruder every time I could. And then, I just let it go and I unsubscribe. I let I don't have the subscription no more, I don't think. But I just had to say it because I was just so it does get very, 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 very triggering. And yes, I did lose control that day and I hurried up and I subscribed and I said everything I could say. I felt foolish after because I don't want to give him no money, but I just felt like I have to say something. How can you sleep? How can you look in the mirror? Even if it's so-called for content. It's ridiculous to hurt your own blood, your own child. It drives me crazy. But back on what I was saying, she blew up the blueprint on what Blue does, and he tried to say, I'm gonna make you look like a bad person, then I'm gonna turn around and make you look like a good person. No. And I never liked Nevaeh. I just don't like her. I don't. She's too light skinned. She's too redheaded. She's too much. She's just not ghetto. I can't stand the way she dresses. Like I just don't like nothing about her. I don't even like dating. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like anybody that got all this stuff, all this smoke. You all going through the same situation with Blue, and you're still attacking the one girl that punched him in his face. But y'all really want to punch him in his face. So that be my biggest point is, he has all this stuff going on in the background, telling these girls, yeah, you got to come on and just, wait till I say this. And then, you go here and you do this and just look a little bad. Just look a little bad. They don't realize how long and how deep that goes. Look at how Chrisean has had to fight off all of the rumors and fight off all of the bad PR behind just dealing with Blue and listening to Blue tell her this is going to be a good thing when it really, in all actuality, tried to rape her, rape her reputation. And they just, to me, I keep looking at these girls and I keep telling myself, well, they're up. What is it? The thing that closes after you turn 26. The whatever it is. I just say that's what's going on.
Her
But
frontal lobe.
yeah, the frontal lobes aren't closed. But at the same time, oh, I never ever would have dealt with none of this crap that they going through. I mean, I applaud Chrisean for punching him in his face, and I applaud Chrisean for walking away, and I applaud Chrisean for all that she has done in her fight coming up. I applaud what she did when she was sitting there with AB and Dean. I think that AB might have slightly tried to do some triggering things, but it didn't work, and he just left it alone. And then Dean, he's just a crash dummy, and he's foolish for even feeding into Blue and how he feel about AB or whatever. I don't know, and I don't care because I have just stopped watching the whole negative train. But I just feel like it's a narrative behind the scenes, and then there's a narrative that they bring to the scene, and then there's some realness that comes upon the scene when dealing with people. And I don't like how Nevaeh is carrying it. I think she's foolish. I'm sorry that she thinks she's gonna be a Chrisean. There can only be one Chrisean, and her name is Chrisean. There can only be one Chrisean, Jesus, and his name is Chrisean Jesus. You'll never take their light from them or nothing else. So you should just stop. Don't. I know that it might mean that you have to let Blue go or whatever and move to your apartment, but didn't you say you got a whole bunch of niggas? So if you got a whole bunch of niggas that'll do a whole bunch of stuff, then let them do the stuff. Forget all of it. This is not helping you. I just really, I we want to tell her to her face, like, this is not helping you. You are ruining your reputation, and you're ruining the baby to come's reputation. And what people don't seem to understand nowadays is reputation is the only thing that you personally have. You have you and only you, and you have to do what you have to do for you and for your future reputation. And all of this sickness that's going on, it's just sick and it's stupid. I was watching the StreamYards, and I swear, I was trying to imagine Blue walking in saying Castanet, and I was like, that'll never happen. He'll just look stupid. I was like, I seen DDG come in, and everybody was coming in that came in as alumni or just people there, and they all were cool. I can't imagine it with Blue, but it is what it is. He's falling, and I'm gonna just let him fall. I'm good. And Nevaeh and Blue, y'all look good together. Stay together. I don't have no hate for that. Enjoy. You think you love her? Enjoy.
Let's welcome Keeping It Poppin', but hold on, Keeping It Poppin', one tiny second. Sonia, you were saying a lot in the chat.
Yeah, I wanted to respond to what.
Why don't you hit the link and join the panel real quick before I end the stream? Come up. You was saying a lot. You had a lot. Number 1, number 2, number 10, number 20. You was forgetting, girl. Come on up. Hit the stream and give your point of view up here. Don't be scared. You ain't gotta turn your camera on if you don't want your camera on. It's only your voice being spoken. But hit the link. Come up. But Keeping It Poppin'. What's up, girl?
Hey y'all. I just want to jump in for a minute. Watching Blue Num is really hard to watch. It's starting to get to me, for real, mentally. But I would say this, my biggest fear is that when she has this baby, how she's gonna put this baby above Superior, because it's Blue's child. She already don't give him a lot of attention. That's why he's going towards Blueface so hard, And I'm just afraid that when this baby comes, he's gonna feel some type of way, and the behaviors that you see now, it's gonna be way worse, because he's gonna feel rejected. He's not gonna feel loved, I'm not saying that she's not a good mother, but a lot of the stuff that she's doing, she's letting Blue control her son, and he's lightweight turning her son against her. Like she has to make it clear to him when I tell my son to do something, that's what I mean. Don't you go tell him to do something after I'd have told him not to. When he asked you to pick him up and I said, no, don't pick him up, don't pick him up. So that's where the problem is gonna constantly come. It's gonna, they're always gonna be a problem between her disciplining her child because Blue doesn't think kids need to be disciplined, you know, which is gonna be horrible for her. And as far as, like her mouth, I agree with everything you guys said. I had just got out of church. So I heard, I think it was chocolate, I wholeheartedly agree with everything. Now you teaching her how to clean, but you're not teaching her how to be submissive, but you can't because you call her a B all the time. So you can't tell her not to cuss you out back when you're doing it. Like I don't understand his, you want to teach her how to take care of a man, but you don't want to teach her not to cuss you out publicly. Like, what y'all do behind closed doors is different, but her mouth is foul, and that's embarrassing. But that's it. That's all I just want to jump up here 1 minute and say, just say that because, I'm concerned. Like they both need therapy. They both need parenting. It's sad. It's sick and sad. So I'm gonna jump down. That's all I wanted to say. Hey y'all. Sensational Sunday, everybody.
So can I respond, Miss Ange, to what I was saying? So I just want to be clear. So I'm not.
Oh wait, hold on, Delightful. I'm sorry. I'm talking to Sonia and I got the mic off. Sonia, you want to keep your camera on or you want to turn it off before I bring you up? If you want to turn it off, hit the camera. Okay. Okay, go ahead, Delightful, and then we're gonna let Sonia go.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, no, she can go ahead.
Hey,
No,
so
Sonia.
No. Go ahead, Delightful.
So what I was gonna say is I'm not picking a side. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't. When you guys say you don't like her, I don't know how to explain. Like I don't not like her and I don't like her. Okay, so what I'm saying when I said they're no different, I'm not speaking in regards to details. You know what I'm saying? When I say they're no different is, and I'm not comparing Nevaeh to Chrisean today. I'm comparing Nevaeh to Chrisean when she was with Blue because I feel like Blue is the denominator and the reason why they behaved and talked the way that they did. You know what I'm saying? And yes, right now, I do not agree with Nevaeh bringing up Chrisean and bringing up Chrisean's child. And I do believe that she follows behind Blue. You know what I'm saying? So that when Blue denied his child, she felt that gave her the free will to, you know what I'm saying, to talk reckless the way that she did when she called herself baby mama number 2. Well, because Blue wasn't Blue. That's when he, decided that he didn't want to claim the child. So she jumped on the bandwagon, just like when she felt so comfortable to sit in the room when him and his mom is going back and forth and she wants to chime in. She follows behind him in regards to I feel like so she may think he's not controlling her, but he is controlling her because of her motive, whatever her motive is with him, he is controlling everything that she does because she wants to make sure that she stays in his good grace. So she does follow behind him. And in regards to her child, like I'm not going to call her a bad mother because I have seen her be a good mother to him. Now I know plenty of women that talk like her to their children. I won't call them ghetto, but I do know women that talk to their children that way. You know what I'm saying? Like curse at them like that. So I'm not going to call her a bad mom. I'm going to say that she needs to learn how to talk to her child correctly. You know what I'm saying? She needs to learn discipline in regards to what she says around her child. And she needs to put him more at the focus, you know what I'm saying, for every day instead of Blue. But like the lady was saying, in regards to the discipline, like she tried to, if you notice, when Blue went away, she was able to get in control of her son, right? She was able to tell him, like, you're not going to be sitting on his lap. Don't ask him to pick you up. And then what did Blue do? He came back and ruined it all. You know what I'm saying? Even admitted it, even asked her, like, why are you telling him this? I'm telling him this because this is what I want for my son to do. You know what I'm saying? She's not putting her foot down in regards to Blue because I feel like she thinks he's gonna, kick her out or whatever the reason is. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say that Blue is the denominator, even though, yes, Chrisean and her stayed with him for whatever the reasons were. Yes, they may have been silly, whatever you want to call it, but I just feel like we cannot neglect to say that Blue is, he has a big hand in it. You know what I'm saying? Because they wanted to be with him. So, but no, I don't agree with her coming at Chrisean the way that she does. And obviously she's doing it because she feels threatened, but for whatever reason, I guess she feels like, they still love each other, or, or well, when he was just with her at Catalina Island, you know what I'm saying? So, in regards to her defending her spot in the house, you know what I'm saying, that she likes to say, I feel like, she's gonna do that if she feels like her spot is gonna be threatened, and no, it's not right. But I think that's all I wanted to cover. Okay, that's all I wanted to say. I just
Well,
wanted to be clear, like, one more thing, I'm sorry. I just want to be clear that I don't like to judge, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, and of course I see many things wrong, but I can point out the things wrong without attacking her so brutally. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to call her ugly. I don't have to call her homeless. Like, and that homeless thing gets me because, like, the homelessness is like a for real situation. Like, that's a real epidemic in our country. Like, I don't think that it's a flex to just be bringing up homelessness to dig at somebody. Like, I don't think that's right. But regardless, what I'm saying is, like, I can point out something wrong without calling her ugly, or, you know what I'm saying she stinks, and, that's just taking it too far in my opinion. But that's all I wanted to say.
all right, let's welcome Sonia to the stage.
Hello, everybody.
Hey,
I'm
Sonia.
normally in the chats. I never come up. So I think in my visiting all of my favorite content creators, I've probably come up once or twice. So thank you for allowing me to come up. I do agree with what some of the things Delightful just said. I think we're comparing apples to apples, and we can't. When she was saying that Chrisean and Nevaeh was the same, that's when I chimed in with my my feedback. They're not the same. If we want to say how Chrisean was before she
That's what I
had
said.
the baby, Chrisean was we still can't compare them because Chrisean didn't have a child. Nevaeh has a son. We just can't compare them at any stage of life. Even if we look at Chrisean to before the baby to now, she's different. If we look at Nevaeh and give her a couple of years back to now, we can't compare because we didn't know about her. But what we see now, you still can't compare them. They're not apples and apples. And so that's when I was trying to bring the difference out. But the common denominator is definitely Blueface.
So I think you misunderstood. So again, I'm not talking about the details. I'm talking about how they acted in response to Blue is what I'm talking about.
Right. So the common denominator, the problem is Blueface. He's the problem. He's Blueface when he's acting like a clown, and he's Blueface when he's acting demonic. But it's him. It's he's the trigger for all of these women. But I would not compare Nevaeh and Chrisean ever. I wouldn't. Now that Chrisean has a son, and we see how Nevaeh is with her son, we still know, even from interactions that Chrisean has with her son, there's still no difference. You can't compare them. They're two different people. So that's the only reason I was chiming in with my 1 through 5, is that we can't compare them, no matter how much we want to say that we want, because they're with Blueface. They each had different experiences. But Blue is the problem. Blue and his mama, his mammy.
I love your 1 through 5, Sonia.
Is this chocolate?
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
So you finished, Sonia, or you got more?
I'm finished. Oh, wait. One other thing I want to say. I don't know if you guys remember when Nevaeh first came on the scene, and I think Carlissa was in the room. No, it wasn't Carlissa, but Nevaeh had first came on the scene. Blueface had asked her age, and she said she was 21, 22, somewhere like that. Now she's saying she's 25. Am I the only one that caught that, or am I? Because I tried to go back and find some of those
Well,
old
her
clips, and I
grandma
couldn't find
wished
them.
her a happy 24th birthday.
No, that thing from her grandmother, it was something that was you know how you get memories? She
And
just
you reposted.
reposted it. So yeah,
Okay.
right. They
Okay.
would trust me. You know the internet police wouldn't verify that. So yeah, it was verified that
Okay.
it was a repost.
Okay. Okay.
But just real quick, that's another thing. Nevaeh is not some young girl. This is a grown woman that has a child already. So you mean to tell me this man gonna come and completely change your personality since November? I'm not buying it. I think this woman was always vulgar, ratchet, aggressive, and nasty. She was trying to put her child in the bed with another man before Blue. This is
Right.
just
But look at what she was
it.
saying on that swimming pool. And she said she
Exactly.
put
This
the
is
fingers up his
as a
butt.
person. I don't think that Blue made her like this. Now she might be responding to him because maybe he's being aggressive. I don't know. I know that there have been times when she just started cussing for no reason. I just think she's just a ratchet chick, and I'm not gonna give Blue the credit of, oh, he made her ratchet. I really think that this is just who Nevaeh is, and that's why she's so unsympathetic to me, because I really don't see a good person there. I'm sorry, I just don't.
And sometimes actually she makes him be. I'm not picking up for Blue, but some of the things she do, it will cause him to bleed her. They in the bathroom. She doing whatever in the sink. He get a phone call. She stopped what she doing, dead in his face, trying to see who he talking to. Like, boo, if you that insecure, move on.
I said that yesterday. I said, why every time his phone rings, she running over there like, who you talking to? They didn't call your phone. They called his phone.
Yeah, I
But
Because she
well,
be thinking it's Chrisean.
yeah,
But do you all
it's like
find it
he
strange that
knew
she is?
Chrisean and Cali. That's why.
yeah. Well, ladies, it's 3 hours. I gotta cook. So my son have something to eat since he's been here the last few days.
I
So
cooked my whole dinner on live.
Miss
uh,
Ann, did you get the chime?
yes, ma'am. You ain't when you text me when you said it in a thing. I yelled out, "Thank you, delightful." I
Oh, okay. I didn't
appreciate
even
it.
hear. Okay. I just want to make sure it went through.
Thank you. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
you. So I want to say thank you to all the ladies that came up. Sonia, and it was somebody else that came up earlier that has never been on the platform before. So I appreciate you ladies coming up here and joining the platform with the ladies that's always up here. We had a good dialogue today. Future didn't join us today, but maybe Future won't get scared again and come back up. I thought she would have joined in today, but Future like to stay in the comments. But yeah, so I want to say thank you to everybody. I like that Callie reminds me of myself as far as difference of opinions. Callie opinion is always going to be different from everybody else's. And y'all know I always say mine is different from everybody else's.
I
So,
think mine is too.
well, that's why I like to say that over here, I like everybody to have their own opinions. I don't want people to feel like they got to agree with what I'm saying because I'm the host. No, I want you to have your own opinion. I might go back and forth with you for a second, you know what I'm saying? But I want you to have your own opinion. I want you to feel comfortable with having your own opinion. Like I said, long as the opinion is respectful. We don't disrespect over here. We don't disrespect nobody's kids. No kids. Not one kid, not two kids, not four kids, no kids. We don't disrespect, and we ain't gonna disrespect Chrisean. We just speak on what we speak on. So I appreciate all you ladies today that came up and had a good panel today. This was a good panel because it wasn't no subject. I wanted it to be a panel, and you guys held it down. And all the people that was in the chat, y'all was giving y'all one tools in the chat, and I love y'all for always supporting me. And I said that earlier. You know, I appreciate all of y'all. Genuinely, I appreciate everybody. I appreciate the support. So, on that note, I'm gonna say everyone have a good Petty she is going to be back. Y'all, Petty has, it's real life. We all have real life going on. So when Petty get a spare moment, she ain't go nowhere. She ain't disappear. She gonna be back, y'all. We all have jobs. This is all of our, this is our side little hustle. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be like, hey, y'all want to send me a super chat? Y'all want to send me a charm for lunch and stuff like that? This is our side hustle. So we be real life in sometimes. That's why we can't go live every single day because sometimes life is life in. But Petty definitely ain't disappear. She ain't gone. She will be live as soon as she get a spare moment. So until then, we gonna still. I have BMO. Yes, it's going across the banner on Future. Um, so Petty is Petty. Normally she drops in and pop up on my stage. She got the back door. She got the key. I don't gotta let her up. She could come up on her own. So if y'all haven't seen her pop up on my stage because she got life in, she may be, it's summertime. It's hot where she at. Her and the kids is probably in a pool. They probably in a water park somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So she ain't going nowhere, y'all. Just when she get a moment, she'll be y'all see her pop up. Y'all see her pop up. So I'm gonna tell her that y'all asking for her, that y'all miss her, y'all want to know where she at, so that way she could jump up on the scene, okay, and let y'all know that she ain't go nowhere. But I wanted to say this. I hope y'all getting ready for Chrisean's fight because y'all she did post it in her story. So hopefully, her turnout is just as big as the first one. But other than that, y'all, I want to say thank y'all. I appreciate and I love each and every one of y'all, my day ones that been rocking it out, to the people that came in after and found me and been rocking it out with me. I appreciate you all. So yeah. Uh Thank you, Future. I appreciate that. So on that note, y'all, I want y'all to have a happy Sunday evening. I'm gonna try to go live again one day this week. I don't know what day, but I'm gonna try to go live a little more often, as much as I can. Squeeze a little live in there, even if it's just for an hour. I'm gonna try to go live. But y'all, I'm gonna talk to y'all on the next one. Thank
Bye,
you.
everybody.
Today,
Happy Sunday, everybody. Have a good one.
yes, and delightful and future. I
Have a
appreciate
good Sunday.
the donation. Thank you.
Happy Sunday.
Bye.
Hey, 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 hey. Before y'all slide, hit that like and subscribe it. Turn them notifications on, keep the vibes alive. If I hit the spot and run them comments up, you know I'ma talk my talk and still keep it a buck, honey. Big shout out to the crew, yeah, we outside. Every view, every shade, got a reason I ride. Without y'all, there is no me, and that's real talk sincerely. It's your girl, Ange, yes, me. Same energy every time you see me. From the block to the T, I break it down major. Give it to you straight like that, no chaser. If they scared to say it, I'ma say it anyway. Stand on business every single day. So keep tapping in, don't miss the flavor. More vibes, more heat, more talk later. Hey. Let's talk about it with Ange. She said what she said, no chaser.